What up, what up? We're playing Touhou today. What a Metal Wolf, what up, Steel? Going for attempts early. I thought we'd take another week or something on this, but they just didn't take too long to learn. And, we're just gonna bomb the bosses. Fuck it. The more I practice the bosses in this game, the more I realize we just gotta dump bombs. This is Touhou 6. Streamed a practice attempt a few days ago. Basically, this is the first Windows era Touhou game. So for most people, this is what you would call the first Touhou game. That's like most people have access to. PC 98 is what the other games are on, the earlier ones, which are less straightforward to get working. I want to go through those because I'm super unfamiliar with them and they look visually like super cool. But for now, we're going through 6. I suspect, I want to go through a bunch of these. I suspect this one is going to be the hard one for us. Because this is a dodging game. And Touhou games are dodging games. But this is an especially dodging game and there's not that much cheese. A lot of the games have a ton of system mechanics that can make it so that if you're not going for like a no miss, no bomb, no using like your border breaks or like other game-specific mechanics, it gets significantly harder, but all I care about is just cheesing the fuck out of the game. And this one we can't cheese at all, so we're gonna get the hard one out of the way first. This game is notable. What a Pearl. Yo, Pearl, I got a question. What's the PC 98? Like, what's the best one to start with? There's like 2 versus games, then there's like 2, 4, and 5, I think. I don't know anything about the PC 98 ones. Like, at most, I think I know who the final bosses are, but I don't know jack shit. Like, game good. I just assume it's either like 4 or 5. Local Weirdo starts with Touhou 1. 1's actually pretty interesting. If you have ever seen 1 before, it's like a breakout clone where you're Reimu on the bottom of the screen. You're whacking the ball with whatever staff thing's called. Mystic Square, Phantasmagoria. Gotcha. Mystic Square, the one with the flower lady, I think. Whoever. I need to look at those because I never played this game when I was first new and just going through all the Touhous, but I especially didn't know like anything PC 98. It'd be cool to go through those stuff I know like nothing about really. This game, I don't know what to think about this game. We'll either look at it. I suspect if it takes a long time, we'll be mad at this game, and if it doesn't, then we'll feel pretty good about it. This game is like, it's a very dodging game because it's extra RNG layered. There are far fewer gimmick patterns, like setup patterns and things like that. And most of the patterns just kind of throw shit at there. You are trying your best to not be put in a situation where you get walled or whatever. I think last stream I was like equating it to like pinball, where you're just trying to put yourself in a situation where you reduce your chances of getting like owned by the RNG. But the other thing is your hitbox is fucking massive in this game. It's either like a 4x4 or a 5x5 in the other games. This one it's big, and either just your hitbox is huge, or the bullets in this game are also big. But whenever I'm mad practicing this game, I compare this game to like a dodging game where it's too risky to dodge. But it's really only like that if you're trying to no miss, no bomb. Like, while your death bomb window is small in this game, the bombs, at least we're playing Marisa, is very good. Most games. If I'm good, the game's good. Yeah, it's like... I'm like, I was cursing like Dodonpachi the entire time we were playing it, but going back, I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good game. In the moment, I thought it was the worst game ever made. But then I look back on it and I'm like more fond of it now. It's like that kind of thing. I suspect that's what the game will be like. A lot of people too, when you look up runs of this game, they also go like a sentiment I get a lot is everybody hates this game at first, and then they're like, oh, and then I've got more experience and I love it now. That type of feel. This game is higher up on the difficulty for lunatics. There are much harder games for the no miss, no bomb. Like 15 comes to mind as like a fucked up one. 12 is really hard. 14 is hard, I think. But like those games have more mechanics that you can use to abuse things. It's kind of like we just did a Kai Katana, and a Kai Katana is not easy, but like if you completely structure it around the katanas, then it's super easy. I say super easy, I mean like the amount of like killing points in that run are way less. Like way more to expected to get the DDP 1-all. Now I kind of don't want to play it. DDP's hard. It's like a Trojan horse, or that's probably a better term for it, since everybody says it's the easy one. Shit is not easy. That's why I've seen a few people go like, oh, I only have like one cave clear, or I don't have a cave clear yet. I'm like, if you have a cave clear, you're already way more ahead than you think you are, since the community is naturally smaller, it's a more niche thing. You probably see the like really strong players up a lot more. So you compare them to like, damn, Jamer's cleared thing in like 3 days. Man, I suck. Yeah. And it's like, you just have to not do that. Just glad to be done with it. I've had a few games like that. Some though, I'm still fond even thinking about that. Jammers. I used to, for a really long time, I didn't know jack shit about shmups. I just click on whatever the jammers that would pop up for whatever random game. Okay, this game, I looked at playing Reimu B like yesterday just to fuck around with it. Reimu B does so much damage. When she point blanks with her full shotgun spread, it does so much damage. But her bombs are so ass compared to Marisa B. Like, your bombs aren't like like you bomb and then the pattern's over. It's like a bomb and it's just a temporary pause and then you go back to the pattern. So for that reason, I'm sticking with Marisa B, because you just bomb the shit out of the game. Yeah, people say, yeah, you just stand still. Yeah. When people say stuff like that, there's truth to that, but that's not the only thing. That's not the only thing. That's like the one part element in there. It's like fighting game players will always say shit like, just don't get hit. Which sounds like the worst fucking advice ever. But they're just not expounding. Bro, Reimu B bombs are fine. They're fine, but like relative to Marisa, just master sparking the whole pattern and not needing to see it at all. Like relative to that, I don't know, I'm taking me master sparks. I want to bomb cheese. You get a decent amount of resources. I went into this thinking you didn't get that many, but you get a decent chunk. It just hit the notes at the timing, but the right. So I tried out playing with keyboard on here because I just practiced on keyboard because it's so much easier. It's so much easier for microing because you just tap. You have such fine control versus trying to finesse like a direction and then back to middle on a stick. And I even got it. If you plant it right here, it's oddly not that bad. It's not very uncomfortable to play keyboard on there. So that was my plan, but I fucked around a little bit with this today, and I found with stick it didn't seem fine at all. Or it seemed fine. Because I think just the comfort of playing stick for longer is probably help you with like multiple dodges in a row type of thing. I have an issue on like keyboard if I need to make like a, thinking like a Pachuli's last pattern. The example where it like goes fine, and then when it's not going fine, I have a hard time recovering on. Yeah, it's really easy for... It's a skill to teach people who aren't at the same level you're at. However, is making the super blocky. Yeah, so I was... So when I first tried, like, getting... So this out of the box just is fucking terrible on Windows 11. Or what it... Are we at 11 or 12? I can't even remember. But, just terrible input delay. I got Special K and the other thing set up on there. And everything was diagonal and split, and every single bullet had a line, like a pixel line at the very bottom going through it. All the text would just, like, halfway all the characters were dead. The main screen was, like, warping on, like, one diagonal angle. So I just started hitting buttons, and now it runs not bad, so I'm rolling with it. I think it sharpened it a lot more, because even when you play it not on, like, modern stuff, like, it would be more blurry than here. Like, if you look at these bullets, you can see the fine pixel a lot more. It looked a bit... Yeah, Windows 11. I'm like, my big thing is that it doesn't... It has, like, it's running smooth, and it's running at a normal frame pace. It was so oddly hard to not get it running at, like, feeling like 30 FPS. It just never... We're just not touching it. It's working, and the lag is gone, so I'm like, alright, we're good. So we learned the stages since last time. We are not that much better at the bosses. We are just gonna bomb. I have a bunch of patterns that we're pretty much just gonna bomb. A lot of the times there's ones that are like 50-50. You can dodge them and then react bomb, but if you don't react bomb, you die with like 6 bombs in stock, and it's terrible. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Maybe I'll just play one out normal, and then if that one sucks, we're just gonna bomb the shit out of everything. The mic's probably not the best quality right now, because I have it positioned, because here I'm gonna be leaning in a lot. Leaning in really close, because some of these patterns are fucking... need to be really in there. There's a way you can play vertical in these games, but I can't get it working with Special K and the other thing. While running at like a normal frame pace, it always like runs 60, feels 30 type of thing. So I'm like, we're gonna be leaning in a whole lot. I got my mic fixed. All my, I've had troubles with audio because with this microphone, if I'm right here, it's too quiet. If I'm right here, it's good. If I'm right here, then it distorts and it's all fucking horrible. I finally watched like a 2-minute video that's just like, just fucking fix it. And now I think how it should go is this should just be deeper and loud and not like horrifically distorted or something. Maybe it still is, but maybe audio from now on won't be trash. Every video I record, it's slightly off. But I think it'll be okay now. So we're gonna hop in, and we're gonna probably just die on stage 1 and 2 over and over again. As we try to pick up power. We went over the shot types last time. Basically, homing does 0 damage. This does the most damage in the game. This does a lot of damage. This does a lot of... like, has the best bomb. We want a bomb. That's our only cheese weapon we have. Right off. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought these stages would be a lot of Touhou plan. Where it's like very much remembering, like, thinking like Tatsujin, where you can only see just a blank space. Like, you just see space. And you have to memorize, like, Zako positions and everything. We're not doing too good at picking these up, but that's fine. I don't know if the power-ups are on a cycle, but sometimes here I've gotten a big power-up, sometimes I've gotten 2, sometimes I get none. This is probably the lowest I've ever gotten on here. We're gonna see how hard this shit is while yapping. I suspect this game's gonna be extra hard to talk and do shit. Even compared to, like, we were doing the DFK before. But I've lapsed so much DFK... that it's like, you just kind of do the thing. And that's a lot more memo movement than, like, dodging. Here we have a shit ton of dodging, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go. We're just gonna try our best to not do stupid shit. Oh. We don't know how that'll go. I saw one run here where you're just killing things off on the side. I saw one where you're just sweeping around or whatever. We're just gonna try not to die. It's not a big deal even if we don't power up very late. Like, we could fight Chirno fine with, like, not max power, but usually by Chirno, the stage 2 boss, we could hit it. That's probably the worst power I've ever seen on here. I thought this game wouldn't be too bad looking at the first 2 stages, because they're really easy. The real game, like, starts at stage 3. And a mailing is somewhat difficult. Mailing's, like, potentially where we'll start bombing. Basically, we want to reset if we ever get clipped and die somewhere. Anywhere that's not a... Like, once we're into stage 4, we won't reset. Mailing, we're happy with bombing, but we're probably want to reset if we get clipped there with bombs. That's probably going to be the plan. Maybe this first run we just play out. I don't know. We'll see how it feels depending on how bad the very first death feels. This is the only pattern we really have to think about. We just want to go to the side that she goes on, and then make sure to dodge these. You can take your time more. I thought you'd be like really rushed going through the blue, but it's fine. You have a lot of time. Anti-Yap design, the random-ass bullets that you have to be thinking about. The memo games you can not think, you just do. Maybe that's better here doing the subconscious dodging. Just yap while, like, just dodging shit. As much as we want these power-ups, it's way safer to do shit like this. We're gonna get a bunch of them later. Here, if we want to get most amount of power-ups, we want to keep sweeping side to side. If we want to make it easy, then we just track on these fairies. You see how they spawn in? They spawn in a line. And the next line appears where they stop and all that. Since we did so bad in the first stage, we're just gonna try picking shit up. I'll try not to get clipped by these, which we almost did. There's Diosei, the probably easiest mid-boss you just tap. Fine. The second pattern can kind of get you at first. You have to tap really slow. These blue bullets are aimed, so if you tap really slow, they eventually catch up and start aiming in a way where it's fine. He picks up a bomb here. I don't know. I think you want to kill her fast because maybe it's like Sakya in the other stage where you get more power-ups. Here, everything's free, so we just pick everything up. Marisa being fast is nice. In dodging, it's kind of weird being fast. Now here, if we want to pick up everything, we'll just dodge these. If we want to be safe, then we'll just camp these as soon as they spawn right up here. We probably want to be further down so our spread hits more power-ups. So this is fine. You can easily hit max here, but bad at it. Okay, I think this is the lineup. I'm gonna go for the Sakya one too. I learned the Sakya safe spot in stage 6. I found out the lineup on English text also works pretty good. Oh, that's not good. We'll just bomb that now, fuck it. I haven't counted bombs, I don't want to think about it. We're just gonna bomb and then see what we can and can't bomb. I haven't like tried routing exactly how many resources we need because then we'll be stressed about resources. I don't want to be stressed about resources. I think we can hit max here. Oh. This one takes forever, but it's pretty easy. You take it slow. Everything's aimed. And you can bait these lasers to make a cutback. This is probably going to take forever because we're both low power and I'm not hitting her. Moves around a lot. That's probably unnecessarily hard to try doing. I need the power-up off you, though, for the next pattern. We won't get it, though. This is a non-spell. This shit is taking so long. This one's a bit fiddly. You just want to know when it stops, like right now. If we're maxed rank, then these shoot away. Because we bombed, our rank is not exactly maxed. You just gotta trust in the dodge. Here, though, it shot around. Maybe we just hit max at this point right now. Or maybe it just works like that. My main way I die here is just by sticking your butt into a bullet that just froze. If you could die, I need power. Whenever you full power up, you cancel bullets. That would matter more later on a pattern like this. It's not like a constant. I should probably be just leaning in way harder on these types of patterns just to get this a lot harder. These spots are sick. We got another one. Like, Stage 6 has cool ones. Stage 5. Saki has a few safe spots. Now we're max. We have more up somersault. We have I mixed up when everything is. We kill these first. And we go up here. It's like a 1, 2, 3. We'll just go around these, it's fine. We could even go in here and we're good. And we kill these 3 on the side so we can macro everything. We want to stay here and kill the fairies that shoot the spreads. Once the spreads are done, we go up here. If we're higher up, I think the angles of the red bullets are easier to get around. Like, we have very clean lanes to escape out of here and everything. From this point, we're just gonna stream everything. What up, Fizzle? Life Force was yours? Life Force was technically mine, just from like 100 years ago. Like AVGN would be like, you want to play a shooter? You got on NES? Try fucking Life Force. The first one I tried to NES. Mailing is no joke. She's not bad, but she's not like free. She has my favorite pattern later on. This one I don't like. I made that so risky. I'm shocked it didn't get clipped here. I have a static movement just to make this shit like more brain dead. We're just gonna tap left. We're gonna go back in the middle to kill things in the middle, and whichever side feels good, that's the direction we'll go. We're gonna go over fast just so we don't get eventually walled over here. And then we'll just go around. We're trying to kill one fairy on the side fast. So this one dies, this one dies, and now we're safe up here. We have to watch out for those round bullets, the white ones. They can sneak up around you. I was planning on using, we might even, if this is a disaster, we might even like switch to keyboard, because I thought it'd be awkward on here because we have all these controls in the way, but it's actually not bad. Mailing's no joke. She is my favorite pattern though. Like, Ian was your first shmup. Yeah. Imperishable Night was my first Touhou. I'm still incredibly fond of that one. Dude, this one's not bad. This one, you usually just follow this path and you get, we could have dodged left there. I haven't actually seen that where we gotten such a concentrated spread there. We're just gonna keep going though. This one's one that I think would be good for keyboard. We could do more damage if we get up higher, but I like using, on stick at least, the down back. So we move less. It's a bit funky. We don't want to go too high up here. I always go high up here and die on this pattern, which is otherwise completely free. Because this is all stream. This one I don't like at all. This one's really fun, unless it's in a run. It lasts a long time, too. Keeps going to Narnia. We want to kill her high up, but that's so low. I don't know if I could. We're just gonna bomb it for safety. That red dodge is really hard if she's on the bottom of the screen. I love this pattern. It's kind of mean though. Nice. I will just keep it going for first round. Let's keep it going for this one. I'm like, that's the kind of shit where I'm like, that's a pattern that's like 70% of the time you can get. But the other times you get clipped with bombs in stock, which is what I feel awkward about in this game. Since it's like, I don't want to risk getting clipped with bombs in stock, but, and the, this starting bit I find is the hardest part of the stage. If we can kill these fairies and get a, no, we're gonna get power here. So these shoot around, I don't know if it matters for rank, I don't think it does. Maybe we'll keep a power around. We'll make this easier, it was all a death setup, check this out, we pick up the power and this hard section's done. All according to plan. We're way too far forward, which is a problem actually. We need to kill these three before they can spawn bullets. Or no, are we at a different spot? No, I used to cancel on the part I'm talking about. We just wanted to stream this because I did weird movements. We just gotta fix the stream. This is where the yapping is gonna mix up the... This is like an auto bomb. This is like one of the killing points of this game for like no-miss players. We just dodge for a bit, bomb, and we're safe. Alright, now that our rank is low, this pattern might be harder. Believe it, or not. That was fine. Even if this shoots, we're fine because these don't actually shoot. I thought this part was gonna be a pain in the ass, but we have a setup that works pretty good. Let's see if I jinx it. Instead of picking up these three, we're gonna position over here. And then we're just gonna stream. We're trying to pass a laser if it shoots. The laser didn't shoot because we got right under it, we killed it. And then once this pack ends, we start again. And now we're trying to take as little space as possible that we could tap up so we don't ram into that laser. We want to keep shooting you. We need to kill this shit fast, otherwise this is really hard. You need to get to the side before these blue bullets start shooting, or else it gets a real fucking hassle. Otherwise, it's really easy. Let's see if, I gotta fix some shit. Almost fucked up. I thought it was the next section. Here's how we brain dead this. We just go 1, 2, 3, and then we reverse sides. Because of the ways these move, you'll kill all of them. If you do it like the other way around, then they'll shoot you, they'll get to the bottom of the screen. Become a problem. Okay, first damage this one. Before everything starts, we now go and kill you. Now the middle before bullets happen, now this one clears out the last. And any bullets that are left, we macro around. How many? So we took a death. I forgot how many bombs we had in stock. I'm assuming we lost like 3 bombs. But since we bombed earlier, we might have just lost 2. Yeah, this is oddly, the stages are like super memo routing. And then you get to... the bosses are fucked up, actually. Julie's fun, but she's kind of a bastard. I gave up on the other strat we're doing the other time. This is what we do. We just do a static move. If we're in the hard middle, we're fine. We wait till we're about to be hit, we move. It looks like the laser is going to be really close, but I've never had it clip me before. This is our easiest one, which means I'm going to bomb it. Okay, next up we have a harder variation here. And by harder, it's like the same fucking strategy. This one's finicky. I gave up. My mind got tired. I'm like, I'm done with this pattern. This is one of the most fucked patterns in the game. I think that wasn't enough damage. We might have to bomb again, to be honest. Die, 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 die. I don't... This pattern should be easy, but it's fucking a bitch. I hate this pattern. It lasts for so long, you get tired. This is why we're playing Marisa, by the way, because every time you hit a bomb, the pattern's basically done. I don't know how to feel about this one. I didn't get under. We're losing so much damage, but we made it out. Did we 3-bomb or 4-bomb that? Random bullet vomit. There's a whole lot of... That's like this whole game. So that felt like a really bad... Yeah, all miss, all bomb. That felt like a really bad Chuli, but we have... I think this is 7 lives. I think you still have a life in Touhou when... Okay, let me remember the routing, because I changed something today and I already forgot what it changed. We can skip all these up here. Okay, I know what to do. So right under the shadow. That wasn't it, but that works. Last one, we're up here. Now here's the weird shit. I fixed the problem I had with this. Let's see if it works, or else we're gonna die here. I think we're... Okay, that was good. If these start shooting too much... Ah! Go away! Okay, that part's like horrifying if they shoot for any amount of time. So we need to skip the rest of this stage, so we need to hold damage here. We're gonna do this to make dodging this way easier. We start on the right side. Go to the left and then go up to not die to random... Dude, I wasn't even like... I was too busy thinking about being bad. Oh my god. Alright, let's... Alright, so now this run's just gonna be a measure of... This one I just gave up and just decided to bomb. Alright, next time we're gonna be way safer on. Luckily, this took a while. So we probably skip the rest of this. This will be interesting to see how many resources we have whenever we, like, royally fuck up badly. This isn't good. Okay, now we've stabilized it. So we made 2, like, horrifically catastrophic mistakes. We'll see if, how much that impacts. What up, QQ? So far, we've had a decent run, and then I just tossed 2 lives with my face. Saki is really hard. My good runs, I 2-bomber. My bad runs, we like 4-bomber. Let's see if we get lucky. I should have bombed, dude. I got scared of Marisa movement, so I moved backwards. And she moved too fast backwards. You have to just commit to the movement. Alright, let's just get this shit over with. This is one of her longest HP attacks. We're gonna dodge, the swords come later. We probably go left, even though she's over there. Watch out for the red, they kind of mix it. Alright, we need our power back. We're gonna hold for a bit to make this easier, because we pop it now. This is why I talked about we just need to bomb, because we dumped a bunch of resources on, like, non-issues. That's a bit spooky. We don't want to move up too fast here. I think we already got both of our extends. I can't look at the score right now. We just work with what we got. It would be nice if we could no-bomb this, but... fucking... I tried to bomb. I saw it too late. I didn't see the horizontal one. This one we're for sure bombing. What I gotta fix is trying to bomb at the last minute to optimize damage, because for a lot of the attacks, you can just kind of... You just kill him, like, right after a bomb. Oh, we died again. Alright. Oh, I need that. Fuck. Third SDJ? Hell yeah. Working on commentary? That'd be super sick, dude. Doing, like, a... Always needs way more commentary and shit. That's always a huge boon. I've been looking for commentary stuff for like forever. This is why I kind of started doing things. Look at other stuff in a sec. This is like a Turbo Dead run. This is why I talked about we just need to bomb, because everything's fine. Ooh, that's like a tech in Touhou 7. If you wanna... I did a dump. Okay, I'm gonna go for the safe spot, even though... Oh, what? I'm gonna go for the safe spot, even though it basically will kill the run if we don't do it, because I want to try it. Ooh. You can line it up with the English text, and it's oddly, like, wide. Like, figuring this shit out manually was really weird, so I didn't want to do it. But it worked out there fine. And wait, we actually have 9 bombs. It's pretty decent. The problem is when you die, you lose all your power. Until you, like, clear a spell card. This one we're probably bombing too. Yeah, fuck it. I can make it through the donut, but it would be really tight there. Now we can relax. The easy one. This one is so fucking fiddly, I just gave up and decided to bomb this one in runs. Like, I couldn't immediately find an out there, so I just say, fuck it, we just... Fine. I think I need to tap right. It felt weird tapping left there. This one, I don't know how to not get randomly walled if we get a huge pattern. I think we have to look ahead of the pack. See that big wall on the left side? I don't know how to fix that if that, like, comes to our side. Nice. Nice, we got to skip another one. Anyway, here's where we die. Hopefully we could use... Come on, spawn bullets, spawn bullets, spawn bullets. Nice, we get to skip a hard one. Oh my god, that was it. That's the run dead. I don't even know what happened. I, like, was looking straight up. Oh my god, dude. They were all horizontal. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to move up. Shit, this fun run fucking sucks. That's so funny. Alright, we're gonna do more runs, because that was like the funniest fucking run. Anyway, I guess we one-shot it. Oh, sorry, I haven't seen Chaz focusing on getting hit by every single attack in the game. Thanks for GG's. We'll do another one and try not to have it be a last life. Last bomb. Oh my god. You have way more resources than I thought. We both rammed ourselves twice. Yo, what up, Kurt? We both rammed ourselves twice into Sakia with full bomb. And then we rammed into like 800 other patterns. I think we have to... There was a rule Zun had like forever ago. That was like, you can't show the ending. How do we not show it? I don't know how. None of the normal buttons work. That's so funny. Is that all miss, all bomb? It's funny how it works like that. Come on, go! Go! Zun is gonna kill me! Zun's gonna execute me. You guys gotta buy the game for yourself in 2002. You've once CC'd Lunatic, you're allowed to watch. Alright, everybody except for Somersault. You have to close your eyes. Zun doesn't want you to see this. Maybe when you're older. Dude, holy shit, how do you skip it? Like, I swear it was just like, maybe enter? I'm too horrified. I'm too scared to hit escape. Because if I hit escape, what if the replay doesn't save? I guess we're stuck. I'll look back up. Yeah, hella do the SDOJ commentary. That'd be sick. Good shit on that. Now you got like 800 clears of that. Supposed to be learning an easier game, but the Escalada 2 Shinsaseri route. Dude, that's what every time I tell myself I want to play an easier game. Then I'm like, okay, I'll play a Kai Katana. Way easier than a Uratua of DFK. And then I'm like, but there's a TLB. What if we try to no-miss the game? It takes a lot longer. We're doing another run. Alright, ending 6. Nobody saw that. Hopefully we get past this. There's gotta be a way. Does anybody know the shortcut that just brings us straight to out of here? Isn't pretty much everything here gonna be Zun? I guess now we got like playtesters. So that was like an extremely bad run starting from Sakia. So you have way more resources than I thought. We didn't even like have to dodge anything that we otherwise planned on bombing. Like I bombed everything and then we got hit like, I don't know, we got hit like everywhere. I thought about if we get this fast, just trying a Reimu B one. I'll do another Marisa one. Okay, we could fight Flandre now. I've never done that. Maybe 800 years ago, I practiced the, start of it. Remember a famous clip of some dude screaming, last pattern of Flandre. I don't remember. Alright, we're going in again. To get a better run. So I learned a lot of the strategies. Yeah, she seems a fun fight. I learned a lot of the strategies from SOC, who has no misses on like all the shots. But the especially good thing about it is Since he plays them all at once, it's like a video that's like playing 4 at once. We are so far behind. Because he plays all of them at once, you can see the speed of everything, and Marisa A does a fuck ton of damage. We have no power. Marisa A does like a ton of damage with normal shot. I haven't seen the bomb though. And you saw how the bomb carried us from like the worst run of all time into a meme clear run. I'll try a Reimu one after this, although I haven't lagged what patterns Patchouli gives a different pattern by whichever shot type you're using. I don't know the Reimu ones. I did see that they like, I remember looking at it, and the green pattern that we had to bomb, the triple spread donuts, that are a fucking nightmare. Reimu doesn't get him until it's the last attack. I got so excited because I saw that, and I skipped that pattern, and find out it's just there at the end. The scoring extents seem crazy easy to get, so we don't have to stress over point items. Our power is so low, we want like 10 more. I think this first pattern is random what it shoots like right now. But the pattern is like that. It doesn't matter. Ah! Maybe with low power it does, but not really. I thought about trying the safe spot. I don't have the safe spot on Rumia's like mid-boss pattern down that well. I've actually been clipped here a fair amount. Because I try moving directly under. You just stream everything. If you move under her like this, then you gotta fix the stream. Wow, we're really not gonna kill her. By the way, yell at me if sound is weird. I fucked around with the sound a lot today, and this thing moved. I think I bumped it. So the sound might be funky. I'm like, I think I might just have to tilt it a little bit, and it'll be better. This one, we look whatever side she goes, we go that side. While she's exploding, while everything slows down like that, it's not actually you're not like invuln. It's not like you killed it and you're good. Something like Batsugun. In Batsugun, when you kill a boss, even if the bullets are still out there, you can still ram them. You have to wait till it's like fully done and all the bullets are canceled. Alright, how do we save this? I thought about trying to figure out how to actually pick up the items off of this section here. We just stream it for consistency, but that's a lot of items that could be useful. But we're not gonna be able to snag those. I tried to be greedy and snag them. Maybe we'll just move around a lot. We can dodge these triple spreads fine. Otherwise, you just sit up top and you smack them up here. I'm not even picking up the power that we're making it harder on ourselves. So we could get the power-ups. We might have to dodge extra shit from you. Oddly enough, this pattern's the same one that Remilia has. You just tap to one side. There's slow tap. If you do pretty big taps, you're gonna get hit by the blue shots. But we'll try after, if we do get another clear, we'll try out Reimu B just to see how she feels. She does a lot of damage, like a fuck ton of damage. When you shotgun, I think I read somewhere, I didn't test it, I read somewhere that Marisa, this shot, I think this shot does more damage if we're completely at the bottom of the screen. And Reimu's, if you're actually getting the shotgun off, is doing like way more. I could be lying. Alright, we successfully could have gotten max power, and we absolutely did not. I forgot the safe spot. Damn it, I practiced it too. That's fine, I'll show it after. Did we do it in the... I think the first run we forgot about it and it bombed. This is how you do... This is why you want to do the safe spot. Yeah, Marisa A does a shit ton. I just can't give up the cheater bomb. The cheater bomb carried us to victory even when we dumped like 10 bombs in the trash. On like stage 5 and 6. What's next? What's this shit? This one lasts so long if you can't get under her. There's probably some logic on like how she switches sides so you can know for sure which side she's going. You could just react too. It's not too hard to like beta laser one way and go the other way. Like I gave myself a really small movement there. You don't have to give yourself a small movement. This one's kind of finicky. We're max rank, so they shoot around us. Oh, save me. Yeah. Where should we go? I should have gotten left, but I'm scared. Dude. Fuck, we're not even... I get hit on that pattern a lot, so we're taking it extra smooth. We could have waited longer for that, but that's fine. This one lasts a long time. This game, a big deal is getting under the bosses. Especially because the good shot types are these fairly linear ones. I'm trying really hard not to reset us by ramming one of these, but I'm picking every hard lane possible. Instead of just macroing around the hard dodge section. Alright, we remembered to stay down here. If you do it perfect, they don't shoot, but it's fine. We got our max power source set up, so we're good. Clear you guys. I thought memorizing the stages would be a problem, because there's less defined set points in this game. For you to, like, a landmark in which you could remember, like, where your routing is. Or, like, which section of the stage you're on. But, starting from now on, the stages are fairly, like, at least the strategies we're doing kind of have a notable flow to them. The song, like, plays the same parts of the song at each point. So sometimes I forget, like, right there I forgot we were on the streaming section, but, like, this part of the song goes in, and I just kind of remember. Let's see if we have to bomb you again. The blue ones, even though they spawn slow, they spawn at the bottom, they're fairly slow. I don't like this pattern. That's like a super meaty bomb. I hit that on like the last frame. We're doing this so we just have a similar movement every time. We want to kill... We didn't kill the side. Okay, we got lucky though. Oh god. Alright, we're resetting off that. I'm not sure what hit me. I think a white ball came down. Alright, we go again. I think a white ball hit us. Usually that part's not a problem because you position yourself in the middle. What ends up happening is your spread kills the things creating the kunais from the top. I didn't kill any of the close ones, so we got stuck in a lane, which ended up making it extra difficult to, like, we couldn't get out of the middle for a little while. Made it extra spooky. And once we got out, I wasn't ready for extra part. I'm gonna try for the safe spot, just since we're here, just to show that off. And then I'm gonna remember the Cherno one. I didn't shoot you at the start, so you have a bunch of extra health. Ah, fine, we'll not do it. The Cherno one is a proper setup. But that one I don't have a setup for, because you have to do it really fast off of you have to do it really fast off killing the boss. I thought about memorizing this path a lot more. But it's not the biggest deal. Even if we, like our other runs, we were like severely underpowered, even for not... Even like for normal, doing a bad setup. 20's fine here. That's kind of what I want to hit. I would just get dodge it normal. You can safe spot her at the top, and none of those bullets right next to her hit you. But the damage it does, it's like fairly similar to just doing it like this. It's really for graze, so it's a thing you see in like score play. Where? I do need you. You can overlap both of these together and pick up all the items at once at the top of the screen. You get more points at the top of the screen. I don't know really anything about Touhou scoring, other than like you graze a lot. But you point of collection stuff at the top, you get a lot more. But this is about what my average is for getting. Oh! That was like terrifying for no reason. Alright, which way do you go? Okay, she's staying under, so that made that pattern really easy. Alright, which side do you want to go? The random boss movement, I don't know how much of it's going to be as big a deal in this game as it is in this one. But the random boss movement's a huge deal because our shit's so narrow. Which side did you go? So what we have to do, so if you just got here, we got like an extreme chump clear, which was pretty good, but then we like tossed like 800 lives at the last stage. So we like just barely made it. Here, since we're playing more, we might be like, just out of fatigue of doing same stuff, we might just try going for dumb shit. What we actually have to do is we need to just do even safer shit. We need to be even more aware of just being ready to bomb. Because that's what happened last round. The stage 1 through 4 were fine. And then just didn't bomb. What am I doing? Oh my god, dude. I was thinking about yapping, and I wasn't sure why there were bullets on top of me. I forgot we need to start on top of that wave of fairies. I was like waiting for the fairy section to start, but it already started. I have the... That's why I thought about routing these a bit more. Both this stage here. But a lot of we're getting fucking nothing. But it's fairly hard to route these because our damage is so narrow. It's hard to like kill the fairies on the exact timings every time. I was watching like the SOC run where he gets like every item on the stage period. And it's like shockingly execution. So like getting stuff here, the movements are like fairly tight. These are aimed, I think. The lasers turning off isn't a big deal for most of the run, but I think right here it's a bit... Oh, we missed a big power-up. I didn't even see the big power-up until it fell off the screen. Up. Like EOSD, lack of physical hitbox, it's a big deal. Though like big hitbox, not visible bullets, random bullets, it's a big deal. Like... I don't go for a lot. Every time I go for dodges, I do in the other games that die. I guess we just go around the green pattern just to make it brain dead. Yeah, I don't think these are all like super dodging. Even for a game like this, which is like a lot of random horse shit, there's still patterns like this in there. But the random element is just a boss move. But Definitely hear a lot. And the thing that caught me off guard is the stages are like super routing based. If you want them like any amount of consistent, you could dodge through them, but you get problems. Like stage 3 and beyond, you want to have a tight route for. Okay, I'm gonna actually pay attention once we're... Actually, just try not to die on Chirno. I'm falling into the trap of going brain dead on later runs. As soon as we get the fairies from the top left, we just sit up there and track them. Even if we don't get that many power-ups for, like, for Chirno, I'll be fine. We just, like, spend bomb there, why not? If you do this, you kill all of them right away. There is a gap there, so maybe just during the gap. Like, right now, we pick stuff up. Basically no power there. Alright, we are severely behind. We're like 20 behind. Maybe I started up high, which I thought would be a problem if I didn't get down to the bottom fast enough. Because you run out of room really easily there. Alright, let's make up our power loss. The point of collection, the thing you reach the top of the screen, it grabs all the power-ups. It's not relevant here until, It's not relevant until, you get max power. Game. I'm fine if one of these shoots. Almost died to an icicle. I put a lot of faith in that laser right there to kill that one icicle that just passed us by. Damn, we are so far behind. Need to re-release the game because resolution... Yeah, it's a thing. I'm shocked this runs as good as it does. I was gonna have it just be complete ass. Oh, here's the Chirno spot. I think that's fine. I might be too high. You like align it based off of your ribbon. Your ribbon is kind of your... Dude. Oh my god. I was going up to the point of collection. I didn't even fucking... The bullets came out. Alright. We gotta... I gotta stop yapping during boss attacks. I think what happened there is because I'm used to having more power there, I was ready for it to die off the third attack. Oh, we're doing the worst job of picking these up. That's why I think, in retrospect, I should just learn the strat where you just stick to one half of the screen and you automatically get everything on the one half. Because it's consistent. This way you could potentially grab everything, but the fairies are throwing me off. I don't know how to deal with the fairies. And also pick things up at the same time. Right, let's just get past fucking stage 2. I have everything like turbo routed after stage 2. But since stage 2 is like finicky because your power could be different. Maybe you let a Zako shot off like one of these go that you're not used to or whatever. I kind of gave up on, like, routing these first two. Because they're just a pain in the ass, to be honest. We have to focus more on dodging, though. Now that we did that first run, I'm, like, not bombing when I should. This is fine amount of power. What we learned from the first run is we have to just bomb everything. Usually my subsequent runs, we're not doing as many bombs because we're just like... You're just going through the motions. We have to lock in a lot harder on any... Here's something I don't know how to fix. Okay, that's fine. We got the cancel before the consequences of us moving a lot. Since that's all aimed, you move a bunch, it causes issues. We have so many bombs. Maybe I should just bomb the fuck out of Chirno of all things. Which sounds funny. But, yeah. We died twice with, like, several bombs in stock. We head planted on, like, Remilia. I think at least once. Yo, what up? Oh, we cleared the game, and now we can't get past stage 2. It's a disaster. I think this would run good on... This would be sick on CRT. Usually it's a lot blurrier. I think... DG Voodoo's doing stuff. Okay, we got a lot there. Since we're playing so fucking bad, here's the strat. We're just gonna chase these fairies. We're just gonna track the fairies. Look, nothing happens. What? We could pick some up in between, that's fine. Like, these will only shoot once or twice. Yeah, our power's at a good point now, so now we're just gonna play it safe on the fairies after the boss. This is why I need to route it this more. I was thinking of doing this in a few days from now when I had, like, everything super tight. But I learned, like, the more I practice 3, 4, 5, 6, the stages, the more I'm like, I just need to do runs of it. You get into a thing where you practice too much, and then you, not like fall apart, but like, you practice like a dodging thing so much, maybe it starts off good, or maybe you like get better at it, and then you keep going, and then you get clipped by things more and more and more. Every time I've labbed like a hibachi, it's been that type of situation, where it's like I'll feel good, and then I practice more, and then it's a problem. And then, I'll feel good, and then you practice more, and then it's a problem, and it keeps looping like that. But routing shit like this stage 2 stuff, I probably should have done more. There's like a black pixel between the ribbon. We don't have to be that frame tight. You give her a ribbon. I think we're fine. I'm gonna die here, and I'm gonna be so sad. We're under her, so she should... Damn it. I'm just bombing. Fuck. You have to just be more aggressive on that part. Because if I kept moving to the left, which I thought would be fine because she started moving to the left on her... After the, like... I forgot by now, I have to dodge. We dead yet? This should give us... No, this won't give us the power. Dude, I keep trying to get more, like, I don't want to move too far from her, but I'm making the dodges too hard for no reason. Can't get under her. I paused now. Dude, she's fucking going away. Oh my god, dude. This is what I thought would happen going into this. So we got like a really lucky first run where we got through things pretty good. I always lose the war of attritions in this game. Like, I always get stuck not shooting her, and then things fall apart after the, like, second extra time you have to dodge a pattern. That stuff gets to me really bad, really fast. When it's like, if you sit on her, you kill her so fast. But, things could just be awkward. And then, like, I fall apart because it just lasts too long. I don't have the patience to last super long on one pattern. Which is why a lot of Patchouli we bomb. Because she has some endurance patterns. I did this wrong, but it's fine. We want to be high up here, especially because we started this bad. We can't get out very easily. Now we stabilized it. At least I hope so. This is the streaming section. Make it a bit easier. Always mess up early game after getting... Yeah, getting the, like, early game brain dead. I feel like the strat is you get the, like, your stage 1 and 2, you learn them so fast that you move on to the hard shit, and then you practice the hard shit. You need stage 1 and 2 to just be unfuck-upable. And you see what happens if we don't do that, like on this run. I think you drop a bomb, so we could... maybe not die this stage. I have to 2-bomb all of this shit. Okay, that went fine. Oh, you're a 1-up. Yeah, though. Alright, here's how we're not gonna fuck up this part again. So we need to be in the hard middle, so we're actually hitting those two in the middle. We have a clean opening out here. I'm way more comfy now we've reached this point, because all the shit's like super ab-routed. I made sure to end off on a side like that so you kill this fairy right away. I always forget about the fairy. Anyway, we're probably dead here. I just want to run where I use all the bombs. I don't want to get clipped anywhere. I don't know if you want to be in the left lane or the right lane for this pattern. I think the right one, but I can't look up. I gotta be dodging. That one's like about my level of patience for dodging a pattern. Any longer than that and I start falling asleep on it. This one is weird. I'm trying to stay under her, but it's making the pattern concentration a lot tighter. But those are just slow. Oh, this is a problem. We gotta bomb this shit. I should have maybe waited for the red, because now we might have to dodge it again. Okay, cool. This is my favorite pattern. I say that, we're gonna die now. Ah, damn it. I couldn't get in my head the left and the right bullet that were on the same lane, or the same vertical. I couldn't figure out how to get through those two. I think this is where we died before. I think you just keep your composure even after doing like a wide dodge. Because the bullets don't speed up really. Maybe I dodge stuff in advance way too much. Or like feel like I have to dodge a bullet that's like way ahead, like immediately. Reset hell at the beginning sucks. What is this? This is 1, 2, 3. If we're lucky we kill the fourth, we didn't. Because of that, we gotta do this dodge. Do you want to be on the far side? There's one hard section immediately after. Ah, I fucked up. These are not aimed. They're aimed, but they're, okay, we fixed it. Now we just have to do one lane. Basically, the fairies come in, they drop, they're like, fuck, dude, I started yapping instead of doing the attack. Those halfway, they go from aim to the second wave of them. They're not aimed on you, they're aimed around you. You have to, you just tap, and then once you can't tap any further, then you just stop, and that's all you have to do. I gotta start thinking about the route more, because we have to, like, memo shit without like a background element. I can't just brain dead go through the stages using like using just the route we've done. I have to think about it more. And I keep yapping. And we need to not be doing that. Those were particularly terrifying dodges. Luckily we're here now. This bar, if we do it right, it's fine. I don't know if we drop any actual 1-ups, but I think we have another scoring extend at some point. Alright, since that laser appeared and we didn't kill it, we just moved further. Oh, that was weird. I don't know why that was traced like that. I think because I moved faster, we got like an overlap of 2. I might bomb here because we might be too close to the wall. The fairy barely missed. We would have had to bomb if that fairy would have been an issue. I need to be up here fast. This shit needs to die immediately so that these blue shots don't have a chance to come out and block us before we can like stream them properly. Ah, I got scared, so I broke the stream, but it worked out. These, even though we sit on top of their spawns, sometimes they get a shot off. We're just gonna make it easy. 3 times to the right, and then we go 3 waves to the left. If you do it the other way around, the enemies can, they'll like sweep around the whole edges of the screen and shoot you horizontally. Big problem. I did that bad. We might have to bomb. It worked out. We're probably good. You want to damage the middle one a little bit, because if you do them in order, you gotta do dodges in the middle one. Anyway, we're gonna die once on Patchouli. I moved way too far, so I gotta do tiny taps. See, we're in the middle, we're fine from the side, please. I'm tapping way too much. Alright, we're gonna get hit by this since this is the easiest one. He's also stuck in the middle. Every pattern where they're stuck in the middle is nice. That means we can hit them without needing to look up. Oh god! What the fuck was that? I don't know what the hell that was. I wonder if that showed up on stream. Did it do anything on stream? I might die. Nah, we're far enough. This one's fun, but terrifying when we don't got a bomb. Maybe now that we can just dodge, this game will be a lot less scary. You get the dodging buff when you have no resources. Because you can go for dodges that are otherwise too risky otherwise. Anyway, we get fucked up here. This pattern is unbelievably hard. See, like, we could go for shit like this that would absolutely not fly if we had any resources we wanted to keep. Holy shit, are we gonna... I've never captured that before. That was crazy. Yeah. These donuts are fucking massive, by the way, if you haven't played this game. Versus the other ones in the other Touhou games. Ah, come on, man. I'm just gonna bomb this, to be honest. That was like a not bad one to dodge, but this is like an endurance pattern and I didn't want to get snagged. Thought his issue on your end? I think something's up with my PC. Doesn't happen very often, but that's a funny part for it to happen. Where are we? Alright, we're gonna actually use bombs. The last time we got here with like a bunch of resources and then we just didn't do the stage right. Let me make sure I do it right, actually. Next one's centered, we dip off to the side. We wait for you to shoot, and then we Oh, dude, oh my god, I didn't wait. I didn't wait, dude. Oh, that's so shit. I didn't wait, I just went. So it stopped being a line shot and it started being an aim shot. I don't know what part of the we're at. God, dude. That shit's so fucking annoying. That was literally the one thing I was right before stream. I was like, I should make sure I can do this better, but I don't get tagged there normally. But maybe this will be the time I do get tagged there. You just have to have that shit ready for when you do a real run. Like, if it could happen, it will happen. I'm being extra careful because we rammed 2 lives into her last time. Fuck, dude, I can't hit her. This is the problem. Fuck, dude. We're just resetting. Fuck it. Dude, what happened there? Okay, I know what happened. You always have to start on the right side. And, I was too busy looking at the timer. I was scared of the not being able to hit her. I was looking at the timer, and I forgot what side I was on. Whoops, you don't want to be in practice. God, that shit's so annoying. That's like the one thing. Alright, let me make sure I could do that. That was literally the one thing I was like, this is the only thing I'm like slightly hesitant on today. Is this shit. Alright, not you. It's this shit right here. The way I always do it is I just did this. And that's always worked, but it's so tight that I thought about doing the proper way you do it. Which is like you wait till they shoot, you go, and then you tap once. But what I did is I got terrified because I wasn't too sure how fast the bullets would move. But they move really slow. That's literally all you gotta do, but if you move too fast to the left, before the bullets are done shooting, they now aim on your new position. We start here. Let me just make sure I could do this part now. Okay, that's how you do it. Fuck, dude. I knew it. This is why I don't do runs unless I've, like, grinded out everything. I'm like, it's always those little parts that are a bastard. Yeah, luckily, I don't think it'll stutter again. Alright, now we go back. We just have to bomb on those sections that I'm slightly like, I'm not 100% sure if this works or not. Usually I do fine on the Sakya stuff, where I usually kill her really fast. To the point that we actually have to hold damage for a long time. But I failed to hit her for 3 rotations, so we ran out of time. So we have to... I'll probably just shut up on that section and just focus on actually getting the spot. I think on most of the execution sections, I've probably got a knot. And, there was another routing section earlier that we fucked up on that we should improve. And I can't remember what it is. It was improved by not yapping. I was yapping during it, so I forgot what the next section was. We have to remember what part that was. I can't remember it. So right now we're trying this way. We don't have to dodge that much, and we're just guaranteeing we pick up any of the powers off the left side, but we really only got like 2. So that kind of sucked. $52 is pretty good. We're not looking for like a especially good clear run. I just want a clear run that's not like a last life, last bomb. That was cool, but and that was by far the best like Scarlet Gensokyo I've done. Usually I have to like 4+ bomb that. But that run was so bad. I want a run that's slightly less shit. I think we also got tagged by Mailing somewhere and lost a life there. Yeah, that's the reason why that happened to begin with is I thought we didn't have too many resources. I haven't actually counted our bombs versus how many I usually use on the bosses. But it turns out you can fuck up a lot and still have so many bombs. So we just need to bomb everything, and even if we bomb literally every spooky bit, and even if we have to bomb a bunch of sections where we otherwise on the regular can dodge, we'll still have a better run than that first run. I forgot, I'm supposed to be picking up power. If it shot like one more shot, those enemies, I would have died there again. I just go slow. Our spread isn't too big. We gotta make sure to get all those big power-ups. We forgot them on the other runs, caused problems. Alright, now that you see that break in the wave, that's where we're gonna stop and hit these instead. We're gonna try our best to just not have them shoot at all. Maybe I'm too high up on screen. Because you saw how close one of those was to hitting us. The lasers aren't the most of your damage. Your spread is where a majority of your damage is actually coming from. Let us miss every power. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, we got time while they're talking. I think this is fine. Alright, please, that's what you gotta do. I did a cutback just to ensure we could actually make it to her. If we moved the left side, we would not be hitting her. Let me out! Jesus Christ! No, I missed the big power-up, dude. Luckily, actually, that doesn't matter, because we wouldn't... I don't know if we would have powered up fully off that. Off these lasers, we gotta make a more dramatic movement so we could cut back. I moved a lot there, so... I had to stay still for a bit, so the bullets from like when we were going slow gonna catch up. Alright. We're max rank, so we could on those. Woo! It's getting scary at that last bit. I don't know if this will be... It is. That's nice. She's all the way fucking over there. I'm just bombing it. I'm so tired. Alright, now we're back here. Make sure not to be all the way at the top. We gotta deal with the spinning Zako. Alright, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. We move down along with you. Mess that up again, but it's fine. We just need these blue fairies to die, the ones that shoot the spreads. I made this into a problem. Luckily, they spread towards the middle, so when we're over here, it's fine. I start one side. We're not too super concerned about hitting the point of collection every time for a lot of these here, because the scoring extends are easy to hit. Easy patterns like that make me nervous, because they're like, you still have to dodge, even though the dodges are fairly fine. I gave up. Right, let's make this not be a problem. Wait for the aim shots. We want to get back in the middle so we could kill. I find this side easier right now. If we cut, like, one side to here, it just makes so we have so much more room. If we keep moving to the left there, it could be annoying. Watch for the... Yeah, the white bullets didn't go up very high there. Alright, now we just have to bomb, just like last time we bombed. When all the scary stuff is backloaded, mostly. Oh my god, dude! the stick flew back. Did you see that? God, that's one of the things I was worried about from swapping keyboard. I slapped the stick diagonal, and then I didn't put my hand out of the way. So after it hit the middle, my like hand going back smacked it back over to the side I just hit. I think in our first run we died here to something stupid like that. This is going fine though, because we died the rank is down, and the rank either makes things really hard or really easy. We got an easy pattern here because not only do we cancel those, but when she's high up, you don't have to make a hard dodge if you did have to dodge the rest of that. Ah, dude, I got stuck on the bottom of the screen, so I didn't have a lot of vertical room. I only had to make an up dodge, but I couldn't keep up with the bullets on the top. I got too distracted by the bullets that were closest to the bottom. We have a bomb, we have two. I did more horizontal dodges there, which simplified it a bit instead of moving down. We want to kill 4 of these as fast as we can. We want as few of these portals to appear as possible. So here's what we keep fucking up before. We have to not do anything at all right here. And then we can start going. We do this so that we can hit these fairies here. 1, 2, 3. We don't want them to shoot. One did shoot, so we might bomb this. I could have made it out. I made it out of the immediate bullet that was about to hit me, but because I was so focused on whether I could do that or not, I didn't have time to look at the bullets that were ahead. So I had no clue if I just run directly into another one. I think the way you fix like a mental like that is you don't confirm when you've dodged a bullet. Like if you have a scary dodge, you get in the position and then I think you just be looking ahead. Instead of confirming, okay, we made it through, now look at the next thing. This could be bad. Oh, dude, I thought I had a bomb, so I just ran up for a death bomb. And then I accidentally made it through. That was crazy. Third one, we're not going to snag anything on. Let's try once we're in the middle to not go too fast. But we probably kill the laser book here. Now this is past and we're on like part 2. We'll slow down a bit and now we'll go. The next laser is further than this. Even though that one looks scary, we're probably fine. That fairy maybe is like consistently going in that spot there. But we have enough room. Have to move down, which is causing issues. I gotta do dodges now. I can't get up here and kill this, so the next pair, these, I'm probably gonna have to bomb. Unless we find a way out, which we did. We hard committed to the side. If the side wouldn't have worked out or if it lasted longer, and I didn't know if it would last long enough, we would have died there. But we got lucky. It lasted just long enough. I don't like going for shit like that unless I've fucking made sure it's a thing that will work. Alright. Damage you a little bit. Now we're set up so we cancel the whole section. Maybe I did it a bit early. Luckily we didn't have to do any dodges yet. We had to be a little careful there. She moves back, so even though she moved to the right and we moved to the left, good. It's fine even if that last red shot aims at us after we move, because if we move enough, like that, it's fine, and she'll move back to the middle eventually. Maybe I should have been hitting her more. You have time to point a collection before they'll take damage. Oh, okay, that would have been a problem later. I'd really love to capture this one, because we're already down a lot, and we're need them for this. We're not going to replicate the last time. Oh my god. I didn't even see the middle one at all. I only saw the left and the right one. I tried to go in between. Ah, fuck. I knew. Oh my god, dude. Uh-oh. Is OBS back? Let me know if this is still streaming. I got a message that it stopped. Is that still going? Still going for a cleaner run. Yeah, we haven't, we keep getting stuck in stage 2 and having stupid shit happen. I don't think I wasted a bomb on the other pattern. I think I died with nothing. You're good? Appreciate, thanks. Okay, I'll actually do Sakya right this time. Yeah, the first run, just a stutter? Okay, sweet. It said like OBS died in the corner. I'm like, oh good. We get the power here. I don't think it helps us. Okay, remember. Okay, see, we were messing with that right before this run to make sure I do that right. Okay, we need to be close middle. Fuck me, dude. No, dude! Oh my god, I didn't even see a bullet. Oh, we might have to bomb. Save me. I didn't even see a bullet over there. Fuck, dude, just get... Maybe I should get the keyboard out for this one. Dude, I can't fucking hit her. I can't hit her. What the fuck's happening? I'm right on her. Why won't she... Oh my god, dude. What the fuck's happening? I've never had this shit happen before where I just can't hit her. I have my hitbox in her to a point where I would die. If I died to collision damage. I don't know how I wasn't hitting her. What the fuck's happening with that fight? We gotta see. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is like I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna get a keyboard for that mechanic specifically. The problem is I can't bomb there because then it fucks up the rest of the stage. It's so much easier when you could just tap. I figured this one in the runs was gonna be a breather attack. Because it's like you don't have to do a single dodge. And here you just wait for... last second, then go. That's the setup. I'm gonna try a run on all keyboard and see what happens. I literally couldn't, like, that's my one problem why I initially... Like, I practiced all of this on keyboard. We went on stick because I feel like I could do extended dodges longer on stick. Because on keyboard, like, my hand starts, like, tensing up when you last for too long. I would do hitbox. Hitbox is so much better. It fixes the up arrow, down arrow problem that keyboard has. But, I haven't practiced with it in keyboard, just optimal in general. Yeah, keyboards, like, fighting games, this. Everything with the... Is this the best Touhou for... No. Play 7 or 8? This one's not the worst, because normal's not bad. Normal's a not bad one at all. And, like, there's no gimmick or anything, it's just dodging. But this one is hell to get running, which is like a gatekeeper. And, it's less easy. You don't have, like, a... Like, 7 is gonna have easier patterns. You can see your hitbox. And, your hitbox is smaller. 7 and 8 are usually the ones that do. Alright, we're gonna try a whole one on keyboard. And see, we'll find out which areas keyboard is better or worse in. If you haven't seen a hitbox before, it's basically instead of arrow keys for everything, instead of like a WASD format either, you have like a ASD, and then you have a spacebar for up. Because of that, your thumb being on spacebar, you have access to... Dude, that's so bad. You have access to your up at all times. You don't have to let go of up. Like, if you have to go up, down, up on keyboard, it's kind of a problem. I also have sometimes when I try hitting down, my like fingernail will clip up. Your character just starts like holding hard up while you're trying to like dodge down a pattern. But these games which have like significantly more micro, like having like extremely defined taps, makes things pretty nice. I'm probably at this point probably better on like large motions. I'm less good at here. So like I couldn't get to that big one because I couldn't like, I had to like manually think about how to get around a bullet instead of just going around the bullet. But since the stick has like a way longer distance that you have to hit, instead of it just being like a pop, pop, pop for like tiny movement, you gotta make sure that you hit it long enough that it like hits the edge and then let it go. So like my small taps look like that on stick, and my small taps look like this is unfocused and you can get a shit ton. Starting with this one perfectly fine. Yeah, this one is... It is, like, way more straightforward than, say, like, you start at, like, a... Like, 16 or something, or, like, 18 or something. But, I don't think it's as friendly as the other ones, since the... I'm curious how I'd feel about the normal mode of this after going here. I did like a normal mode clear before learning the game. Just like just playing the game type of thing. I wonder what it'd be like with like a routing like this. We want to go. Like these are the type of patterns where keyboard is especially good on. I don't know if this picks up, do you pick up keyboard sounds? It might be annoying. We'll just do it for this one run if it's like you constantly hear this shit. The problem is getting around things because doing like a movement where you're tapping up into a movement where you're holding down because your middle finger's doing a lot of work. How much power are we at? We have jack shit for power. I really need to lap this more. If we're gonna play this way more, you want like 15 more power here or something. Why I gave up on labbing it is just because like, sometimes you kill an enemy, sometimes you don't, before it either shoots nothing, 1 or 2. And I didn't want to, like, memo a route if I, like, kill an enemy as it shoots 2 shots. So I'm ready to, like, move to the spot I have routed, but moving to... Like, but with 2 available on screen. I tried that at first, and I got exhausted. Ah, dude, I couldn't, I didn't see the big power-up till the last second. I was too distracted by, we didn't follow our route by making sure we take these out. These can't shoot at all if you hit them. You're not getting, like, all the power-ups, but, I fucked up. Maybe this works. Dude, come on, man. Maybe we were 1 power-up behind. I don't know the thresholds for everything other than max. I felt like I did a good job there on staying under her, but I could be wrong because I was looking at where the bullets were appearing, not where, not like physically confirming where she is. I'm just looking at like the bullet explosions. Like, patterns like this feel really easy on here. Diagonals are also really easy to, like, tap with. She moved the other side, so this could take extra long. Luckily, she's going the direction we want to go. Bait the other one the other way so we could turn back. We might just bomb this one. I get so tired. Maybe I'll be better here, though. I feel more comfy microing on keyboard. I feel less comfy initiating movements, if that makes any sense. I'm noticing like a really obvious pause from my brain going, I want to go right, and like me going to the right. We actually killed that like pretty fast considering we need to I'm just sticking to the route. I'm not gonna pick up the power-ups. I just want to make sure these don't be a problem. We might kill these slow, but since they're not very big to begin with. Make use of Marisa speed. Our spread's gonna be not as wide here, so we need to make extra sure that we're hitting the enemies that shoot the spreads, not these slow red ones that cover the whole screen, but the little dots. I barely missed that power up. Where are we at? We're at streaming part. There's probably an easy way here to pick up these power. If I see a big power up, I'm gonna go out of my way to break the stream to try to pick it up. Unlucky, so we gotta do this whole shit with no damage. Okay, there's... we still don't got power. My power... I don't even know if this route works if we're not max power by this point. I need a big power up, I beg you. There's one. Still didn't get it, there we go. That might make this slightly easier. We need to kill you right away. In practice, I'd always forget about him. Started with this one, didn't touch anything else too. Moved up to Lunatic. That's cool. Like, move up on this one. It's easy for me when I first started. I just went straight from, like, normal to normal to normal, just trying all the games. I'm like, I don't have... You have more patience than I. This should be way easier. Oh my god, I've never seen that happen before. Now we're only hitting her with the side. Oh my god. Move to this side because the bullets were kind of weird over there. They're all like diagonally slanted, moving to the left. Oh my god. Please. I want to hit her. God damn it. She kept running away on the other half of the screen. I couldn't make it in time. Uh oh, we got a bomb again. We bombed just at the wrong time to where we couldn't cap that second one. If she's it's a problem. This one's probably easier here. Ah, dude. I let myself be shoved to the bottom of the screen. That was the mistake there. Whew! We almost died at the end there. Where we paused? Oh no, okay. I thought I froze it somehow. What'll this do on keyboard? It's probably fine. Okay, the fourth one went off. We have to dodge. Remember to stay here and do nothing. I'm gonna remember the other one too. We fucked up last run because I forgot a thing. Oh, those shot off. Oh, I thought I had a bomb. Yeah. Shit. I'm like, where'd our bomb go? Oh, I fucked up. So we gotta do dodges now here. Luckily, these gave us an easy pattern to get through. So you see the second... Or I don't know what's going on. We just have to last a little bit here. That was so risky to go for. I should not have done that. The rest of this run, we have to not go for those. I'm like, we already like cheesed the run, where we just failed to bomb anything. We want a run where we actually do bomb everything. I keep getting greedy. Hopefully we kill the laser here. Watch this kunai. That one was like extra slow. I could do smaller taps here. They're so small we didn't get to kill that laser up ahead, but it works even with that. That fairy moved more up this time. I wonder if it's based off where you're positioned, because the other times it was down. We got here really fast. So we should be able to escape out here and hit this fairy quickly. I did like no damage to the fairy. I don't know why. Made that extra hard. Ah, I fucked up, dude. That you just gotta stay there until you kill all the Zako. You can't move ahead too fast because we don't have... So why did that happen? What's going on, dude? Fucking, they're not dying. We have max power. I'm moving way too fast. This might be a problem. God damn it, dude. I'm like so close to just resetting. Is there anything else here? I moved too fast on the Zakos. So one snuck through, and we have zero way to hit them if they sneak by. And they shoot bullets from either behind or the side. And since we're committed to a stream, if we fuck that up in any way, we're dead. Now we could just focus on dodges since we have no bombs to lose. Maybe we could go for fun dodges. I've always thought something weird about this game. This is the one where you have to dodge a ton since it's got like the more random element. But you really don't want to dodge. Like I find it like SDOJ where the hitbox is so big that you don't want to hero anything. This is a weird combo of where you kind of have to. But do it better than I've been doing, which is getting hit with bombs and stuff. See, we did good on stick. I wonder how this is on keyboard. See, I couldn't do that type of movement on stick. The like most micro of diagonal movement. We need to be at the top to make that easier. If we're really lucky, we could get damage in on this and save a bomb, but we might just die. These movements I'm way less worse on keyboard, because the moment I like am done moving up, I have trouble, please die. Damn it. We're actually so far behind in damage there that we probably were forced to do a bomb. I'm gonna bomb this too. I fucking hate this pattern so much. It's fine, but by the like 17th lane that you've dodged, it's like exhausting. I'm already tired of dodging it, and we probably got a good another like 10 more rounds of it. And if we get clipped there, it just feels terrible. This one I might bomb too because we need to be in the middle. Ah, damn it, dude. Why'd I move right? I'll probably, if we do another run, I'm just going back to stick because I'm having such a like mental delay after each. Once I make a move, I have to then like think really fucking hard about what I do next. And it's giving me problems where we dodge through something, and then I see a bullet, and then I just freeze up. I like freeze up because I gotta like, in my head, figure out how to move. Alright, we sit here. Luckily, this is where we brought the keyboard in for. Make this shit easier. Oh my god, dude. We didn't have a bomb, right? Did we have any bombs? I can't even remember. Somehow I didn't kill the fairy. You're not even supposed to... I think I was so concerned with the... Alright, we gotta do another bomb. I'm going back. Alright, this is the last one we'll do on Marisa, and then we'll probably just quit. Unless the game crashed. Let's bring it back. It's weird. I practice this all on keyboard, but I'm noticing like a hell of a mental gap. Like I feel so fucking slow in my head. Every time I do a movement, I then have to like tell my hand to do things. All right, let's. Where is Touhou? I don't want to do the rest of the game where I feel like handicapped. Just get do another, same thing, just hit the bomb button. The reason we're resetting there where we're probably fine is because I'm just annoyed. And, like, we already got a run, so I'm trying to get a run that's not dog shit, and I don't want something, like, fucking stupid. I'm fine with getting clipped somewhere. But, just, like, having, like, a brain lapse on, like, a static routing thing gets me on tilt. Because it's like static routing shit is stuff that just auto-solves itself. So like if a mistake happens there and then you're out resources on something that never even remotely a problem. Super annoying. I remembered you have to go back on that third enemy. Yeah, I could fly a lot faster on here. That's so weird. I thought playing stick would be a problem. I thought stick was gonna be a massive problem. But, I could just move on here. Just because most of the... I would've... If you grind out hitbox or keyboard, it's like by far better. But, I've done all these shmups on sticks so far. I thought, like, getting the practice in on keyboard would, like, make up for it, though, which is why I was so befuddled that last run. I was, like, so slow. Like, here, movements like this, where we just move up and around things, feel like you just kind of go up and around them. If you get good at hitbox, it can also feel like that, because you always have access to your spacebar equivalent. You have access to your up button on, like, at all times. I think what gets me is using the middle finger to do two directions is giving me problems when I have to move up and then down. You feel similar where you have to mentally distinguish what's bomb and what's kakusei? Dude, that shit gets me every fucking time. I've like lost runs to that before. Ooh, why is this dead? That happens to me in like that game and DFK so much. Like DFK, I have to mentally think so hard. I'm like, which one is hyper, which one is bomb, which one is hyper, which one is bomb. And then I think on one of the DFK runs we did, I hit both of them at once because I literally couldn't figure it out in the moment. I think it's because I usually just have bomb on second button off everything. But sometimes if you play like an S-Braid, or like for a while I was doing like S-Braid, I have power attack on second button and then bomb on like your thumb. And then in other stuff with similar things like Kakusei, I put Kakusei on second button since you're hitting that all the time. And then that breaks my brain for when you play a game with the normal setup you have. Like bomb on second. How much power do we have? I'm not actually sure if what we want. I felt like I could move more on that time. Possible to get full power before Chirno. Something that'll help also here is the arcade stick button is more sensitive. Like I have a lot of problems where I accidentally hit bomb. I'm on Samwas, and Samwas are like hairpin trigger. Which makes reacting to we're in a shitty spot bombing better. I always curl my hands on keyboard. That's another thing that might help out since the window is just a little bit smaller in this game. I'm gonna guess, I think the other games it's 10 frames, I don't remember, and this one it's 6. Like rather than like a Tekken throw break, it's like a Street Fighter throw break. Which Street Fighter throw breaks you don't react to, you kind of like proactively tech. Here you can react to you being in a bad situation, or you can see ahead of time you're for sure getting hit. Once these birds go away, I could also yap more when I'm on stick because I don't have to put too much mental into moving around. Once we're here, we're just gonna take it easy. So here's what it looks like when you're not doing dumb shit. You just hit the fairies up here, and they can't touch us at all. They go back and forth. It's really easy. Yo, what up, this RG? Good night, dude. Never did Galuda 1. Get used to, switching it off. The thing, I've started... I think Galuda... Oh, let me remember, yeah. I think all these spots work, but right here's like for sure works, I think. As we get hit right now. See, with real power, that's how that goes. We could cancel some bullets here. I'm just gonna keep going right. We're guessing she's moving over here. Let's see where she goes now. That's good. This'll die shockingly fast. It was a bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Okay, it's good. We did the shotgun damage. Dude, I can't find her. I couldn't find a single moment to look at where she was, and the moment I looked up, I put myself in like a terrible spot. See, I did it again, so I got the timing for when the the exact amount of these Zakos that you kill. Except I didn't. I went early. So it was causing a... Oh, that was so risky for no reason. You should just gone in the... Alright, we started midway up, so even though we got there late, it'll be fine. This is bad, though. Okay, we're good. We made it before the spread Zakos come in. Are we full power? We are. I moved a little fast. We gotta watch this fairy. Fairy could ram you. If you move to just the right of the red shots, you'll always be around everything. Ah, that was so bad. The bullets are just slow enough to fix shit like that. That was so dumb. I did a funky ass diagonal. That didn't give us an easy out. I'm gonna move over here. So we built some more room. I went over here too fast. Kill this fairy early. Alright, now we're gonna try to be as less on tilt as possible. I should probably just bomb a lot of this boss, to be honest. Let's see if we get kicked out of the middle again. That was so weird. It kind of could have happened there. That's probably what happened. I was leaning too far to a side. I'm probably gonna bomb this. We have too many bombs to do hero shit. She's too high up. We're gonna bomb this. We're gonna go through. Hopefully we hit the red in time. Hopefully she dies, actually. This might be a problem. Die, 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 die. Nice. Okay, that's what I'd call a normal one. We fixed the early bombs. Alright, let's try not to lose our bomb. Basically, this gets hard if we don't kill the fourth. We only want him shooting one side. Oh, that was really terrifying. These shoot around. These will shoot at us. We still want to be here. We need to kill this fairy. Okay, just one side shot. Made that not bad. I did a weird movement, so maybe... Okay, the stream is still fine. We're gonna stop moving for these because these shoot around us. That's what we kept forgetting before. I went here late. Hopefully we don't have to do dodges. Almost did. We have a bomb? We do. think we still have another scoring extend and a 1-up here or something like that. Or maybe Mei just gave us the last 1-up. Gary, you're right on the edge of that. I'll take a bomb. Get to relax a bit. Have we had problems on... We've had problems on the very ending section here. I needed to be here instead of using the point of collection before. But we made it back down before I couldn't establish this stream again. We should be on pace here. This one's gonna go away, then we can start moving up. That time need to get to you first. That's great timing. Which hopefully we make this part also. Okay, we got lucky. Let's not fuck this up. So we stay, now we go. We just confirm that they fucking die. Our spread is wide enough too that we can... Like, we could go a bit early, but before we were going like turbo early. Causing us not to kill one of these last ones. I don't know if this is a problem that we're too close to the middle, but fine. Everything crosses the middle if we're going this direction. I think I like the routing on this stage more than most. I think just stage 5 is being a bastard for us, just a stage of that. Yo, what up, Narrowing? We first tried it with like no life, no bomb remaining. So now we're trying to get a decent run and we've been eating shit pretty hard. It's fine if we, like, move... okay, that's fine. Was an unusually hard one for this pattern. As long as we're just in the hard middle, this laser we don't have to think about. Those move so fast. I am tired. This fucking shit, dude. I didn't see the small green one. I should got tagged going to the left. I don't think we did enough damage. We did. We got lucky. Alright, let me just play this one cool. Fuck, dude. Let's use a cancel here. I'm just gonna bomb this one. I have too many close calls on this one. Yeah, I'm just... Getting clean ELSD runs is hard. Yeah, there's... Yeah, that's what I was worried about most with this. I thought getting the first clear would take like 800 years in this game. If first try again, time to go for Mari A. Now the bombs are what carried us the first time because I can't dodge. Yeah, the RNG cards, we're using the bombs to compensate for the fact that I can't dodge very well. Okay, we're gonna do this right. I'm gonna shut up the whole time because we keep getting here and then I keep making the stupidest goddamn mistakes. I almost accidentally moved up, which would have made that stream a problem. Okay, we want to be really close to the middle so that we stream into the middle and make the next part easy. Ah! Okay, we got it. Come on. Yes. Okay, please, please, for the love of Christ, can I do this fucking pattern right? I swear to God, dude. Oh, fuck you. I think you're safe up there, but... God damn it. Oh shit, dude. Oh my god. I literally didn't see the ones on the bottom. God damn it, man. Alright, we're fucking through that shit, Jesus Christ. I actually like this fight a lot. It's pretty horse shit, but it's really fun and the music's good. Now we have a fuck ton of resources. I'm just bombing fucking everything. Yeah, that squeeze was too tight. I couldn't be asked to look to the left or the right. We might have to bomb again because this one has a lot of health. We did get a lot of shotgun. You want all your damage there. Okay, that's good. This pattern's like turbo horse shit. No, it's the next one, not this one. I wasn't ready for this one. We're gonna bomb it. Fuck, dude, we got the wrong pattern, man. Damn it, this is like a super free pattern. Luckily, we could do fun dodges because there's no consequence because we have no bombs. Like, shit like this I'd never go for. Is that too far? I don't know if the green knives are going to be a problem. This shit is so much fun when there's no, you don't have bombs to lose. I could go for dodges. This fight's really fun to dodge too. This pattern I can't do. We're just gonna abuse the corners. Oh, double KO. Is that a scoring thing? Is that a thing in this game? It's probably not. Can you double KO for score? Dude, that's the best killing doll I've ever had, but because that's why it's important to be under her. I made the dodges easier by going to the corners, but by going to the corners, if she didn't also go to that corner, I was doing 0 damage. I wonder if that jumps your score. It's been so long since we've gotten here, I can't remember what to do. I'm just gonna bomb the start. This is pretty fun to dodge, but we have 3 bombs. And I don't want to... Actually, we get a cancel here. This is like we set ourselves up. to make it easier. Look at this, we only have to dodge 800 seconds of it. That's right, we sacked a life for that, except this is a problem. Yeah! There's a big one here. I always forget about this one. Help! We're gonna try for the cool safe spot. Be better misdirect the knives. I'm not too sure how they're aimed on that pattern. Oh no, dude! I knew it. I was too far off. I knew it. Oh no! I was too far to the right. That's okay. We have a bunch of resources. Dude, I got so close. Why? You had bombs? I know. I got it the first try, though. You have to... I, like, got there and then tapped back and ran up. And I got fucking annihilated. We have enough bombs, though, to beat the rest of it. We're just gonna bomb and then try to dodge Scarlet and Sokyo good again. This shit is so hard. I'm not even gonna... Like, I might have moved left and accidentally touched the laser. That's what I was concerned about. We're doing a zero risk Remilia. This shit, we're turbo fucking bombing. I hate this pattern. He's on the wrong side. I'm just moving up into it. That shit's too much effort to dodge. Don't move up too fast. This is just like the Diose pattern. Like, you just tap once and you're good. This one's cool if it doesn't want to wall us. Who knows if that'll be the case, though. Ah! The bubble was so goddamn close to us. Where the fuck is she? There she is. Duh. That's like... That stream is actually really tight. Those bubbles are fucking enormous. If we're lucky, we could kill her before having to do any more dodges. Die! Nice! That's last second. I don't know how to do this pattern. Okay, hopefully the pattern starts and then we pick up power. So we skip a hard part. Alright, where are you? I can't... I'm too scared to look up even on the easy parts. You're on the fucking left. I can't be asked to work my way over there. We're spending a bomb. The problem is you spend a bomb on the hard bits and it just puts you back at the hard bit. That's what I find really scary on this for a bombing run. We have one bomb, so I can go for moderately risky dodges. And not, like, end the run or anything. Ah, shit, I looked at the bubbles. I didn't even see the bullet right behind me. The one on the right scared me. I was looking for a way out of the top ones, but the one on the right moved directly in our ass. Maybe I should just be looking closer. Like that? I probably wouldn't have done if I looked any higher. How's our life? Alright, goodbye, Remilia. Fucking, we are all free now! No, she's fucking alive! God, shit, dude. Gosh, you moved to the top left. Alright, at least there's another one. And we had more bombs. We had 2 lives and 6 bombs worth, so like sorry, I gotta catch up on everybody. I was focused up hard. Best boss, so Sakuya is fucking fun as hell. I don't even get mad when I get walled by Sakuya. Ups are most fun with no bombs in stock. That's why DFK is kind of sick, because you just get auto bomb. I might be like an auto bomb enjoyer. I might be a bitch. I'm like, just being able to do dodges is kind of fun. That's my problem in this game, is I don't know how to skip it. Does anybody know how to skip the ending? Oh, sorry, I gotta catch up on a lot. Let me read fast. Low power PCB? Yeah, where you like hold no power for the whole time. Jameis has a sick-ass video on it. Best Touhou. Whatever is the least annoying boss to fight. Or whatever character I'm currently playing with the good bomb or cheese strat. Left control? I don't think it's left control. Can we watch the ending this time? I think there was a thing where like Dune didn't want you to. But that was so long ago. And this is a 2002 game. Bomb is powerful. It's crazy good. The good thing is just how long it lasts. Like, it just hard carries. Our first run, I literally ran myself into Sakuya like 3 times. And then ran myself into Ramilia, and we still cleared because I could still just bomb the rest of it. We had a really fucking good Scarlet Gensokyo, though. I think I bombed twice or 3 times. We were on our last life with only a few bombs, and we got lucky. Thanks for GG's. How reasonable timing it out is. It's a fucking nightmare. All of the... There's a big sentiment in this game. Is like, it's not bad until you get to that pattern. And then you have to bomb a shit ton. The no-miss players are like, I could do the whole game, and then it's like, now you got dodge Scarlet Gensokyo and pray it's not fucked up. Planning to do Mushi Maniac 1cc guide. I need to. So I've thought about that because I've done the Mushi games and then I move on. And I haven't done the guide videos for them. We did the Maniac video, the stream. But I just need to refine that. I was trying to decide between W or S shot. But I think S is better. Every time I watch a W shot, I'm like, I wish I had S. Even though it's like a bit easier to use, I think it'd be worth doing it for that. Even in Maniac. But I gotta do that at some point. I gotta get it refined enough, though. And I keep just moving on to other games. Mushi Original Max Guide? Nah, we're doing Mushi Ultra Max Guide, whatever. Expo GG. This one was slightly less bad of a run. Got DDP1, I might go for Mushi Maniac next. Yeah, if you want, I would look up Kiwi's S-Power Guide. It's just like his route. It's really good. Yo, what up, Kirby? No Flandre? Yeah, I don't know Flandre yet. I just want to go through the main lines right now. The only one I vaguely know is Touhou 8 Extra. The others I forgot about. You should play DFK sometime. DFK, you can... Like, outside of the first loop going into Ura, like, if you're doing first loop or first loop into Emote, you can just get hit by things. Yeah, Moku. I learned Moku, like, really fucking early on. Like, I played, like, Touhou 8 normal, and then I just wanted to learn Moku badly because that was my introduction to Touhou. Some random video showing that fight. It was that video and the hardest video game boss ever. That was showing God Mode. Which I always thought was funny because they show like the easy version of Larsa, and not fucking not Ultra or Ultra 1.01 or anything like that. Did I miss anyone else? I don't know. The game's super random. EX bosses from 4 to 11 are all great. I don't know anything about 4, 5, and 6 or 4 and 5. Be exciting to do. Yeah, that video, your intro too. It's kind of like Evo Moment 37. The third strike Ken parries, parrying Chun-Li. That video is probably single-handedly responsible. Like that, like hardest video game boss combined with that. I actually found the Bad Apple music video like years and years and years before I ever like knew what Touhou was, and it's really fucking bizarre. When I saw Bad Apple again, and I'm like, oh, I saw that like forever ago, and then I'm like, wait, everybody looks familiar. And then you see Flandre's wings with the things there, and I'm like, that's hella. I had no idea. 12 extra is good. Yeah, I don't know anything about the alien. 13 is fine. Yeah, you know what's interesting? When 13 came out, 13 was my new Touhou game because that was when I started. 1 through 12 were out, and then 13 came in. And I was so disappointed in the 13 extra boss because it's Mamizo, and her sprite looks fucking weird. She's just an auntie squirrel and didn't have anything like crazy, like a Flandre wing or like a Nue wing. But she's turned into one of my favorites. I think people are fucking sick of her because in all the official materials, like fucking Zune shoves Mamizo and fucking everything. But she's cool, so I'll take it. Nue's an odd fight. 14 is great. Oh shit, I don't know anything 14, the like drummer. 15 is great when Junko is it. Junko fucking just shooting one wave of fuck you pattern. One thing, you go through the Touhou's going back to the Bad Apple. That one's hard because now you got to go through the PC98 ones too. They snuck some of those in there. Somehow our run where we suicided like 4 times better than this run. 15 is fun. I'm so stoked for 15 because the cheese route for that game is so funny. 16's pretty fun. I'm excited to try the Siberia shit in that. 17, 18, 19 are trash. I'm kind of looking forward to the market one just because the replay I saw where you just infinite bomb the game is funny. You literally just like bomb, point blank, bomb, point blank, bomb, point blank, and then die. And by then you've built resources. 14, one of the better games. 14's cool. Up to 1cc 15. 15, I like. 8 is my favorite Touhou, so 15 being an effective sequel. CC'd, except 15 and 9. 9 is supposed to be not bad. I think you picked medicine. I meant to say 20 instead of 19. Oh, yeah. Oh, for the extra stages. Yeah. I haven't seen the extras in any of the anything past like 15, actually. You hate 9. That's fair enough. Look at cheese. Have you seen 14 Cheese with Marisa? Yeah, it's fucking nuts. So Marisa has a bomb in that game that's like the slowest Guile Sonic Boom you've ever seen in your life. And that game has a mechanic where you basically chain power-ups together. So like as soon as you pick up a point item or power or anything, it starts a chain. And depending on how many you chain before your chain drops, you then get a bomb item or a life item if you picked up a bunch. Fucking Marisa chucks this giant sonic boom. Any Street Fighter 4 players, it's like a DiCaprio Ultra that goes fucking so slow as shit up the screen. It goes so slow. You have no idea. It goes by pixels, just and it cancels bullets the entire way up, and those bullets turn into items. So you just bomb, and then you pick up shit, go off your bomb, get a life, go back to your bomb, pick up shit, and now you like got another life, and you just out-resource that whole game. It's fucking nuts. And that's what you do for score play too, because you're farming so much. I wasn't even gonna do that strat when we do that. Like Stakia has cheese too, where yo, what up, Pearl? Yo, Pearl. So we first shot it, and then like it went perfect. I got to Sakia. I suicided twice on Sakia mid boss, trying to do the dumb like skip the second half of the stage, and then I kept suiciding on Remilia, and then I got like a 2-bomb Scarlet Gensokyo. where I usually need like 5. So I got it with no lives remaining, no bombs. But I'm like, we got to do a better run. So we now, up until now, we've been just eating shit on Chirno and like fucking just running into shit and like fucking up Sakya for like hours. And then we finally got a run where I decided to not shit the bed. And I dodged what is Pachuli's Emerald spread donuts of fuck you. I dodged that for the first time, so but it was on my fuck you run, not one of the clear runs. I'm so sad about that. There was something here we almost captured. I almost captured Killing Doll for the first time. We timed it out and double KO'd Sakya as I got hit by like a final bullet. I'm like, God, no. Just playing it like a Yagawa game. Yeah, dude, I'm lowering the rank for the like 2 seconds that it drops from 32. It feels like it pops the rank back up immediately. I don't actually know how it works. I so I've thought about what character to do. Marisa B tend to be the bomb character. She do got those good ones. The so we're gonna do them somewhat in order, and I'm gonna throw in the PC98 ones whenever I get that shit set up. You're saying like Mystic Square earlier. I'm gonna look at the PC98 ones. The visibility is so bad, but the like feedback on like hitting things is so good. Like you hit shit and there's like sparks and shit off everything. But Touhou 7's gonna be way easier. I suspect that this game is the hardest one. With the it's this or 12, I imagine, are gonna be the gatekeep. Stick Square Stage 4. Is that Bad Apple? Is that like a third stage somewhere? Funny that Touhou games rank. Yeah, it's like the only time I've thought about rank at all is Chirno has a pattern that either shoots at you if you're not at 32 and away. The ice stage, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know shit about PC98 really. So I'm excited because it's cool learning like things I don't already like. All these Touhou games. I talk about them a lot because I haven't done a lot of them. I've seen so many runs over time that I'm excited to. I'm like the meme that's like Guilty Gear Biken players are finally like Biken mains are finally getting to be able to try their character for the first time type of shit. That's like me going through these, at least in Lunatic. I've done them on normal. But Lunatic wise, we're going through these. How hard is this game versus like I don't think this game comes close to some of the Touhous. But I wonder if this game is harder than Ikaruga. It's probably a bit harder than Ikaruga. I look at Ikaruga really highly in difficulty because I just have such a hard time with the last phase. So I think difficulty is really interesting because people are going to find different things hard. For me, I always worry about, can you do a thing? Like, let's say I have to, if I want to beat this game, I must no bomb Scarlet Gensokyo. I do not have faith in myself that I could ever get to a point where I could do that. Therefore, I wouldn't do the run. I would consider the game really hard. Uh, Whereas, like, other people might find if it's like a super routing game, the fact that you have to route and memorize things, that might up the difficulty in their head. For me, routing lowers a game in difficulty. So, like, a game where you can route out the problems is a game where you don't have to think about problems, is a game that's more comfy. So, for me, a routing game that doesn't have random elements is going to be way, way easier than a dodging game. So, a game like Radiant Silvergun, I don't rate as high as like a dodging game, for example. Even though Silvergun has a lot you need to like learn going into it. Like me in the moment playing the game, like when I'm playing this game, I'm shitting my pants because I'm bad at dodging. So like it would up the difficulty. Dodging ups it like a shit ton. But I find other people find other things way harder. Like Psycho memorization isn't a difficulty thing to me, it's just a time thing. Because it's like once you memo it, unless it's like a particularly fucked section, If it's just like you tap right, left, right, and it's like remembering that a lot in a run, that's not like a difficulty thing to me. That's just like a time commitment. As opposed to like you have to do that, but it's easy to fuck up the dodge, the execution. Stuff like I'd be yapping. The rely on instincts to make up for routing. I'm terrified to use instincts. I don't even think mine are bad, but I don't like being in that mode where I'm not ready. It's more, is this fun to do? That's a good way to put it. Is it like, do you go into a hard thing and it's like when I go into DOJ washing machine, it would be like, okay, I'm gonna try to get this fucking dodge. It's sick as hell. Whereas, like, if I go into Dodonpachi Hibachi, I'm shitting my pants the whole time. Because if I ever slip up anywhere or get clipped, then I'm not gonna have enough bombs. You have tips to deal with Shinsasari? Yeah, I could go into that a lot. 1 sec. Stuff like Escaluda Impossible, because you need all your resources for the final boss. Yeah, that's a thing. Like, if there's a gatekeeper of a game, like, I would have considered a Dodon, though, like, I'm trying to think of a different example, but just going off like Dodonpachi Touhou, like you can get through the loop with like enough bombs and everything, but like then there's the wall of Hibachi there that like drains all your resources, so the rest like retroactively goes up in difficulty. Can't afford to bomb stuff that much. Okay, so Shinsasari first half patterns. Are you getting clipped by the first dodge or the repeat of the first dodge? Because that shit is like ungodly hard. That shit is unbelievable. You have to just keep doing it, and you have to first off, you have to do a second repeat of first dodge. Yeah, that is the hardest part of the whole game. Let me see if I could pull it up. I did bring my keyboard. Yo, Pearl, I tried keyboard because I literally practiced everything on keyboard, and then I decided to use stick for some reason. And then every time when I use keyboard now, just like in one of these runs, I just shit the bed so hard. I'm like, you just gotta. I'm like, I couldn't believe. So weird. It always feels so. The first dodge. Let's pull it up. The first dodge is different from the second dodge. The second dodge, the positionings of like the secondary bullets, not the things that are aimed or something, are different. So like in the first one, you're tapping to the so like if you're going right to left, you pull it up. You're tapping to the left, tapping to the left. Can't play on D-pad at all. I would if you like don't like D-pad and you want a good peripheral, you should get used to keyboard or hitbox. It's the best. The only reason why I was whining about being bad is because I'm bad on keyboard. I've just played stick more. I'm a believer in using the best thing. I play hitbox on Tekken specifically to cheat. And on keyboard all the time, you're set. Where is Escaluda? I wonder if I could even do Escaluda again. I forget the route immediately after learning it. Maybe the two walls I'll have like more information on just because or more comfy with just because I spent just so much extra time. But say I went to do Metal Black right now, I'd have to like go back and like I did Ketsui and I couldn't clear Ketsui because I just forgot everything. Everything that isn't keyboard feels impossible. You have a fight stick coming. That'll be fun. It's gonna feel really weird at first, but you just have to commit to it. Like eventually, you're used to it and it's fun and it's cool. You just have to accept that even if you can't visibly notice improvements, you are improving. Even if you can't like diagnose it or like analyze it, it's happening. Let me pull. I'm really bad at OBS. It wasn't until we started doing these that I even opened this. All right, where is Exclude? Thought about just resourcing through Shinsasari. If I do recommend resourcing the second phase because the second phase is fucking crazy. It's like not bad and then it's bad. Let me pull this over so I can see. Oh, just kidding. I have this on take over the front. Keyboard the GOAT. Yeah, I think it's literally the best. If you want to actually be the GOAT, instead of arrow keys, you use ASD spacebar to mimic like a hitbox layout. Yeah, second phase is the resource dump. So here's Escaluda 2. Get the Shinsaseri. Dude, okay, you guys, have you ever seen this shit before? Sorry, well, one tangent. So this mid-boss, I've never seen this shit before. Look at this mid-boss. So we're setting up for the mid... Dude, I love this game. Oh, we're gonna play this game again. Is it this one? Which one was the one that fucking just decided to ram? It's the secondary mid-boss. How ASD spacebar would work? Hitbox is yikes? That's because... It's cheater box. It's sick as hell. Why are we in stage 3? Basically, spacebar is up. It throws everybody off when you learn hitbox, but when you learn it, you have access to all of your... How bad is Galuda 2 compared to Ketsui 1 all? If you're playing not Asagi, it's harder. Maybe. I'm not sure. But if you're playing Asagi, it's easy. You fuck it up. And by easy, I mean like easier. Where is it? Sorry, I'm losing my fucking mind. Which mid-boss is... Is there another one up ahead? Yeah, there is. It's this guy. Is it this guy? Look at this shit! Fucking, like, rush the bottom of the screen. He fucking... he tried to get point-blank damage on me! I'd never had that happen before. Space either forward or backward. I recommend having it on up. Why do you do that? Yeah, I got no idea. Dampachi rep. Difficulty of Cave 1 all clears is a blend in. Yeah, they're like... I have a hard time... Even... So, like, we did that one stream where we ranked games. And, like, immediately after, I, like, disagreed with stuff. I'm like, that shit's impossible. I don't know how... Alright, we'll stop being distracted. Here's Shinsaseri. If you haven't played Escaluda 2, there's a mid-game TLB if you've no missed to that point. I was Lunatic 1cc going, so we first tried it on our first run of the day, but it was kind of shitty with the sick ending. So we wanted one where we ended it off better, and then we ended one with like 2 lives remaining. It was real close to 3, but whatever. Okay, so this first pattern, so you dodge this and it's like fairly the same. Pay attention to like, you move up and around these. So like orbs, you move up and around. And if you do that, you have room. So that's the easy one. But the second time it comes in, look at this, it's different. So, please don't freeze on me. So look at this one. So instead of moving up and around, you see the orbs like get to you faster. So you gotta go like down and around. You can go like up and around the first and then down around the second. I went down and around both. But you need a completely different like strategy for that part. If you do it right, you don't have to make a dodge here at the end. Like you'll have a clean lane. But you have to just practice the second one as a completely different pattern than the first. Because the circles are completely different. That pattern like ended all the runs. Basically, if I could nail that pattern, then we're off to the stage 6. And then we'll die to this fucking shit, dude. Look at this pattern, man. So... Dude, I've lost 3 runs to this pattern. I don't know how to make this pattern easier, so it looks really easy in practice. You see that pattern there? It's really easy looking, except the problem is you see these green people? Those can hit you and they can move around. So I've had so many runs where they pop you there, and it killed all my no-miss attempts. And sometimes, like, the rings can, like, be pushed down a lot more, so to get to the next ring, you can't keep holding focus. Fucking nightmare pattern. This game shouldn't be so unstable. It's so weird, because, like, a majority of it, I feel like, Well, for this strategy where we're just like cheesing it with Asagi, like scoring is a completely different game. I gave up on scoring after I spent something like 15 hours in the game and I still didn't make it past stage 3 trying to learn the big boy scoring routes. That shit is unbelievably hard. But I'm like most of the game I feel like the route fucking annihilates except for which dodges it. It's like these dodges are somewhat weird. It's weird. The whole game is stable, and then you hit like this point, and this isn't bad, but sometimes you get clipped, and there goes Shinsaseri. But the rest of it's so stable. It's really weird. Yeah, suddenly you get some, like the game's pretty stable and even like stage 5 is not bad, and then you get the elevator, which can be slightly weird. If, that elevator is oddly difficult if you don't... Yeah, Asagi is fucked up, man. She's playing a different game, or they, or however. I don't know how it actually works because they're both genders in one. I found, if you ever struggle with this shit, by the way, I found if you hug the far sides, then you get walled out too fast. If you go, give yourself some margins from the right side. Snipers in Modern Warfare 2 demolish... Dude, I used to have a Modern Warfare 2 quick-scoping clan in middle school. Fucking, we'd just come home from school and do scrims. You do like headquarters with a bunch of people doing that shit. That's some memories. Okay, so we got one of the hard Touhous out of the way, but now what we need to do is I don't know if we'll do 7 right away, but I'm thinking I need somebody to convince me otherwise. I'm gonna do Marisa B. It's not... You want to pick a Sakia because you get 4 bombs. Sakia A has homing but less damage, but you have a shit ton of bombs. Sakia B, you can memo and do a shit ton. You could kind of first shot most of these, you reckon? Hell yeah. I was hoping that it would be kind of like that, because this one I feel like is the wall, since it's more difficult in general and then more dodgy. I'm not good at dodging. I need to route difficulty out. But dude, I found a Marisa B replay. Do Marisa B in every game. I noticed when I looked through my list of characters I wanted to do for each game that I could almost do Marisa for every single game. I don't even like particularly prefer Marisa or anything. It's just like she has a bunch of cheese you can do. But Marisa B, she's not even that good, but this route I found seems really good. And for some reason, so I usually tier whore. So like I'm a Tekken player. I've never touched character customization before. I had to have somebody hold me at gunpoint to like put a hat on my character. But I usually just pick the bullshit top tiers. I swapped to JP and Street Fighter the moment we realized he was OP at the start. I play fucking Anna and Tekken. I played Zato whenever he's fucked up. Guilty Gear. Except he goes from fucked up to dog shit, depending on the patch. But here, I saw this run. So we'll probably do Marisa B. She only gets 2 bombs, which is sad. Like, you die with Sakia, you come back with 4. Big difference. But, the laser, for some reason, like, the visual aspect that could get me to play this character is the laser. So, whenever you shoot, she's a lot like Marisa B in 6 that we just played. But look, it's whenever the lasers come together, you get this glowing effect. So it's like boring flat red when you're holding focus, but they come together and you have like a Zezex Konami laser where it has like an after image whenever you move around. For some reason, that is enough to get me to want to try it. This ship too has less spread than in this game. But like this route's by I'll just post it in chat because I can't. I don't know my alphabets. By that person, they have like a metric fuck ton of no miss runs, but their routing is like extremely good in this replay. Like to the point where like I think it's fine even if you're gimping yourself. Speed killing Yuyiko with Marisa B. So is the reason you like laser after images, play solo Alice. So we're not gonna play solo Alice, but we're gonna play a magic team so we can spam the shift key. We could spam unfocus over and over and do a shit ton of damage. We literally made it halfway through Kaguya on a blind lunatic run on like our past stream where we were doing Touhou 8. Just trying to get a normal run replay for the video. I'm like, I'm turbo doing Magic Team. Yeah. It's not even like Omega Cheese, but like there's a lot of patterns that you don't have to get to the hard sections of. You just shred everything. But it's not like cheap bullshit because it's still like if you want to move while doing that, you're constantly switching speeds like as you're trying to micro, so you're like finding opportunities to be able to mash it. Magic is really strong. Okay, sick. My what I didn't want to say was like I want to try magic, and then somebody's like, "Yeah, you could do that, but it's ass." I'm like, "Okay, thank God it's cheap, like I think it is." There's shift spam with in PCB only doable with tasks. That'd be cool to look up. Is it like you have to have like a ultimate rhythm? You have to have perfect rhythm. Let's see. Let's go Yuyiko. You're saying 20 or 30 hertz? Okay, yeah, you'd need like actual auto fire setup. By the way, the only cheese that's off the table completely is Touhou 10 doing the glitch where if you're within a certain power range with the Marisa laser, it just one-shots the bosses. That's the only thing that's off the tables. Every other cheese, I'm perfectly cool with learning. So do you just shred Yuyiko because you're constantly hitting the fan? Is that why she does good on Yuyiko? Because like if you're hitting Yuyiko and the fan, is it piercing? Are you like getting like multiple instances? Let's look at the health. Yeah, look at the fan. It's like just barely going. And then look at what happens when we go over her. It's like it does slightly better on Yuyiko. Damn. That's it. This might be if she's it's hard because I saw good replays with the Sakia B, and I really like the aiming on Sakia B. But whenever I played this game like 800 years ago, I never played anybody but Sakia. And I like this replay a whole lot. Maybe it'll end in disaster, though. When you die and come back with 2 bombs. You do get more cherries, and I'm totally... The thing that I'm interested about in this game, I don't think this is an actual problem. I think this is me just making shit up. But, if you pop bomb when you have a barrier, you clear the screen. If you let the barrier go away, then you get points. I've thought about just always popping barrier no matter what on the pattern, but I wasn't sure if that would ever like break a setup. Like just visually for when you're trying to memorize. So like let's say your strategy is like I'm going to go to the right and then when the bullets are about to hit me, I'm going to go down. If you like pop cherry, then you got to like be ready for what part like be phantom doing the dodges you would normally do so you're on pace. I don't think that's a real problem. I think that's a problem I made up in my head. For what could potentially happen. I think you just pop the fucking that will affect things. Acha. I figure like somewhere you could pop a barrier and then like you're like where am I? Oh gotcha. Appreciate that a bunch. Appreciate your help because there's shocking lack of information outside of digging through discords. There is a guy who I watched a bit of it in pieces who has done like a lunatic guide of 6 and 7. But I picked up like things from here and there, but it wasn't like routed in a way where like in the same way like a Nomus one was routed. I wanted to for 6 because we have to dodge a lot is just have to have no like parts where we do have to do dodges and then bomb the places where he has one for 7 also, but I could pretty much piece a majority of the run here. By the way, is the fucked up like where's the fucked up bit that people do the low power strategies for? Is it at the start of here? If you guys don't know about PCB, this game, this is the next Touhou. This section is like super fucked if you're going for a no miss, no bomb. So they came up with strategies where you literally just don't power up the whole game, and then you pick up a power item there. So you have to route the entire game to not accidentally hit a power up, and you have to route the whole game to do enough damage to kill everything in a reasonable way because you're always slightly underpowered. Oh, that shit's pretty cool. Oh, what other shit should we do? We got so Mushi, there's a few runs I have to go back and do so I can make a video of. Like, I have to relearn Mushi Maniac and Futari Original. I want to do an easy game, hard game, because whenever I'm doing when I was doing the Dodonpachi 2 walls, what I noticed would happen is like, whenever you get to the part where you're just grinding execution, I'm like, I just want this to be over with so I can learn a new game. I'm just gonna learn 2 at once. And we're gonna start off with the easy 2 because I think I want to learn Maho again. I've cleared it a few times with Cheetah. I want to learn it with Bornum. We could do a video on that because that game is so good. Game is unbelievably good. Unless the 2 loop seems fucked up. I don't think I'd ever do the 2 loop of it. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? So here's the last thing we're gonna do today. We are gonna try a Reimu B run for shits and giggles. And then we'll call it there. We're probably not gonna get clear because I haven't labbed that shit at all. We're just gonna give it a shot and see what happens. I fucked around with it for like 2 seconds just to see the damage difference. So we were playing Marisa B, who, while they do decent damage with the spread, their selling point is that their bomb lasts a really long time, so you get through patterns. Reimu is slower. I feel like her hitbox is harder to see because she's like an S-braid character, wherein they like tilt around a lot. I don't think she has the fucked up S-braid hitboxes. Like S-braid is, your hitbox is not in the same spot relative to your sprite. That shit is like constantly moving around. It's crazy. But what Reimu has is she has a wider spread. And she has a fuck ton of damage if you shotgun enemies. Oh, we got no power. Her spread is better because it's wider. So it's kind of balanced around you hitting things from a distance and then like the 2 side shots whiffing. But if you're not whiffing them because you're point blanking, it does so much. Here, let me try the safe spot. I want to try this shit so bad. Yeah, this is what this looks like. And then you escape out. Except you do it better than I did, so you don't get stuck on the side. That's how you get a... It doesn't kill it very much faster, even if you do it more correctly. But, it's cool. Reimu moves slower, too. A lot of the ways we're dying with Marisa is that, we do too fast of a movement. We would hit enemies ahead of us. Or we would be scared of, if we did move too fast, then we would tap backwards and run backwards into a bullet. That's a thing, too. I do prefer speed, though. I will take speed. We don't have the power yet. Like, right now, we're just straight needles. But even there, it's, like, super noticeable. I had, like, yesterday I was looking at a Reimu B, just exactly how much damage and what she can skip, now that I have a good idea of how the game goes. And seeing the, like, damage, fucking almost missed it. It'll last a while because we couldn't hit her that whole time. But seeing her, like, skip things, like, way faster, like, skipping an entire, like, wave. But I need the bombs to hard carry. There's a lot of patterns I just bombed because we'll restart. We won't restart on any of the other ones. I'm not dying on stage 1 though. I want to actual. This time we're gonna see how we could do. We're probably instead of trying to reach everything at once, we might, like all these power-ups, instead of going all the way across the screen each time, we might just try focusing on like one side. I say as we go across the whole screen. Sorry, we'll stop being cheese. Alright, we'll not be hit by shit this one. I want to see, once we're fully powered up, you could feel the power pretty hard. I said earlier, though, I'm pretty sure at a distance, I think the Marisas are doing more. I think Reimu is just best when shotgunning, but there's a bunch of places to shotgun. I see you later, dude. We're popping in RG. In retrospect, I needed to have labbed these stages so much more. Just these first two so I could get through them without, like, needing to think. What up, Sensei? We're fucking around with a different shot type than we were doing before. Just to feel the, like, Reimu damage difference. Okay, we got the two big ones. Even though, like, stuff like this, it's hard to pick everything up because of slower movement speed. You can make the actual boss dodges, I imagine, way easier. There are some places Marisa's speed and being able to unfocus and, like, macro a bunch of things is nice. I'm really low on power. Yeah, we're doing a bunch even, like, right now. Like, Marisa won a kill with, like, that movement we did. I wasn't satisfied with these bombs, though, after having Marisa bombs that last for a really long time. One thing I didn't like about the Marisa bomb is once you hit Scarlet Gensokyo, which is, like, the last Remilia pattern, whenever you would bomb, it would be on one of the harder sections where it's all condensed. And your bomb lasts just long enough to revert back to that hard section. So you have to, like, bomb, and then you still have to do the hard section. You make it out. You don't ever get lucky. Like, if Marisa, you bomb a... Uh-oh. I went the wrong way. Marisa, if you bomb a Killing Doll, the last Sakia pattern, you cancel the next Sakia pattern as it comes out. Which makes it so that you don't dodge it. Like, if you bomb pretty early, you make the next one so you don't dodge. You must avoid looking at Touhou on Google Image. Yeah. You gotta look up, like, the exact game name. Turn safe search on. I'm not super big on the fandom parts of these games. But I am appreciative of the music part and the fan game portion. There's just a metric fuck ton of games. I was messing around with the Fantasy Wars game, the one that's like doing the like tactical Gundam game format. The one that's like a tactical RPG with mechs, but they just turned it all Touhou. That one's pretty fun. That one though, like, can't fucking stand the dialogue in that one, though. Appreciation is around 20 to 30%. That's pretty good, actually. I feel like these are huge, love it or hate it. I started on these and then went to arcade. So I'm fond of these just because these are what got me on everything. I think I prefer arcade format more just because of my strength is in routing. Or less strength, but just what I like to do is routing. And these games are way more adaptive. We gotta do a Yagawa game sometime. Those games aren't like a... We gotta hit Yagawa at some point. Maybe like on a hard game. We're learning like a easy game, hard game. Oh, I didn't do the safe spot. I'll just bomb. So here's what the bomb... So it's like not bad, but now we're back to the pattern. So we do have to dodge it a little bit. If you bomb with Marisa B at any point in the pattern, the whole pattern is over with. Here it's just like kind of a pause. And all of our Marisa runs were bombing like every pattern in the game. This does feel easier to micro though. Oh, I almost hit the bomb button. We're gonna cancel a bit of these. Guess it doesn't matter that much, you're just streaming these anyway. We probably need to go back left. Oh, she kinda chased. We could keep doing this. That died really fast. Shit like this though, where you can kill like dodging patterns faster. Where this type would be sick as hell. Like if you're doing no miss, no bomb, it's pretty much you just use this ship. Like the speed of Marisa doesn't compare, I feel like. At least on Marisa B. I feel like there's no reason to use Marisa B for a no miss, unless you're just doing it. Like I think A is just better in every way. Outside of the bomb. I don't know exactly where my hitbox is, but I've played a... It feels like where it would be in S-Braid. Or Galuda. So we'll just... Why am I not hitting you? Yeah, Super Robo Wars. I haven't played Super Robo War either. If you're not doing the hard shit, it's not bad. How to safely 1cc Garaga. That's what I've been wanting to do. Because people are scared of Yagawa for like pure survival because they're so complicated. But like they're not like... You're not like two-alling a Dodonpachi playing like Garaga or whatever. Especially if you're doing like survival. If you're scoring, that's a different thing. But like survival, it's not bad. It's hard. But there's a lot to know, but like it's a game. Ooh. I can do my usual shit because I move slower than I'm used to. This section should be easier on this character. Because we hit these fairies. The main thing we're directing aren't like these red shots, it's the red spreads. What's next? Now we stream. What's the shmup or arcade game that you managed to 1cc on your first try? This one. Except it was scuffed as fuck. It was so bad. And then we failed runs for like 2 hours. I don't know if this counts. So when I did the Ura DFK, we got through it on our first run, but I did a shit ton of practice runs starting from like 1-4, which is effectively like the whole game. But depending on how you count those, it's not exactly a first one. If you want like a 1cc-able game, that's where you don't have to lab. Like clarification, this is like labbing, not like open up the game. I very rarely play a game blind unless it's like a compile game or something. But if you want a game that you could play blind, I'll just bomb. I fucked up the setup. If you want a game you could play blind and have a decent chance at it, people are like a bunch of people in the Shmup Junkie Discord. They're playing Twin Cobra 2, okay, blind 1cc. Twin Cobra 2, the international version. The Japanese version's like a memo game. The world version isn't. Just play it and have fun. Other ones, A bunch of random compile ones. Like in Blazing Lasers, if you know the strat on the first stage where you pacifist it and then you get 800 lives. The Velo easy mode. I haven't played a Velo. A lot of the not arcade stuff I haven't done, I gotta look more at. I got a Spriggan on my first one. That's probably the hardest console shmup that I've done a blind one and gotten through. I guess I did do stage 1 just fucking around with shot types. I found my shot type I liked was the spread with 1 blue. I think you pick up a 1 blue, 1 red, and then the other one is a 1 blue or 1 red. I found out the shot I liked and then I played that. But I don't like just turning a game on, which is why Memo doesn't bother me too much. Like if you just turn on like a Psycho game, and you're like, I don't know how to play like Strikers 3 or whatever. You'll get through like the first 3 stages and then you're just gatekept. I rarely like just pick up a game and then I just like the learning process is the funnest part of these for me. I find learning these a lot more fun than actually playing them, to be honest. That's why we do these streams, to get me off my ass and actually do the clears. This one's so weird. It's like they're low to the screen, but they're slow enough that you can react to weird situations and dodge. But because they're so low, and they can be in groups like that, it's kind of weird. I probably should have bombed, but I had full confidence that I dodged that one. Oh, we're gonna do this. It makes this pattern way easier. Look at our shotgun damage a little bit. I don't know how to do this one on with Reimu's speed. I bet we don't have to dodge this too much because of the... Uh-oh, this is a problem. I hit bomb, dude. I feel like I hit it too far in advance. I should have waited to see if I would actually be hit, but I actually hit it too early. Too late. The window is smaller on these games, but it's still there versus like every arcade game. So it's like you still gotta just hit that shit early. Not wait last second. All my problems in runs are for waiting last second. Carol's easy mode. There's some game, I don't know which one it is, where you could sit at the like top left of the screen the whole game. Trying to remember which one it is. Trying to learn Health Synchro was longer than... yeah. Let's try moving up. Maybe up is better here, because you for sure kill those fairies. We should have been doing that the whole time. I should be bombing more, because I don't know where my hitbox is. We have to move up and around these, because I was moving as we started the stream, so it's not clean. We did this wrong, but because we do damage, it's probably fine. Still learning it after clear? Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I literally didn't see it. I was like looking up ahead. If we could... No, we can't get through the rest. Let's see with low power how fast we kill this, because this is a scary dodge if you have to keep doing it. So this is a... We weren't planning on clearing because we're just fucking around with this shot type. But this would be otherwise like a dead run. We'd suicided twice with bombs. Ooh, you see, I wonder if Marisa would have been able to kill the Zako there. I've seen that. I've tried routing some sections to not ram into these fairies. Like this movement here usually dodges these. Like this last one up here, I fucked it up a bit, but you could get around that last one if you don't have to cut back like we did. I bet this dies fast. This section, it's so important to be killing these fast. Just so you could get the jump on these blue enemies before get an actual stream started, before they get out of hand. Look how wide our spread is with Reimu. It doesn't change too if we hold focus, I don't think. It's actually killing him with the spread where we can actually pick up those items is funny. This one we have to do dodges probably. Nope, we made it. Yeah. I don't know how to fight Patchouli on this one. You bought a shmup where you don't bother to learn to survive and play, that's when you regret. Yeah. I can't like buy one and then just hop in and fuck around with it. I need to find a replay. I don't like learning games, I like learning like replays. Like when all the games we picked to do stuff in, it's because I found a replay that was cool and then I'm like, I guess we're playing this game now. You could probably get so much shotgun there. Ooh, we almost didn't have the move speed to beat the red bullet. Okay, what is this? I don't know how to dodge this one. I assume we stay middle. I guess we need to move up around the bullets so that we could follow this curve. I wasn't sure if I could squeeze in between those. I could be getting up closer, but I haven't not comfy with it. That's about the same time. Well, this is new. This is a melee. Closer to a mailing pattern. Oh god, we have this one to deal with. Maybe our spread will make this better. Oh, we're... Okay, we got the no bomb power up, which means we can go for dumb dodges. Ah! You can worry about you're not dumping any resources, so you could do riskier shit to live. This pattern's so weird. I think this one's easy, but it's like I run out of patience way too fast. Like my eyes get exhausted looking forward. Oh god, we have this shit. I have to do it again. We actually captured that on one of the runs. I've never done that. I've never even gotten to like the halfway point of that pattern before. Just got really lucky. I don't know how this shit works on Reimu. I assume it's the same. Oh, I moved up too much. Specifically right here. I don't know if, I think this is fine. I think we could still do the same movement. Like, unfocused, you still move fast. Yeah, that wasn't a problem. The next part, though. This is the thing I'm actually scared of. Wow, we killed it really fast. Like, getting around to these is gonna take longer. But that's interesting. Let's see how hard doing this is. Your hitbox is the same in this game, I'm pretty sure. You have to go to the sides, otherwise the knives will clip you. You start right side every time. We kept doing runs where we forget about that. You're doing this not only because this pattern's like kind of hard, but because if we delay and then kill it like here, we've killed so much time that we killed a lot of time. Uh-oh, I can't do this pattern. Hey, that's the first time we capped it today. See these enemies here? They last a really long time. But, because we delayed Sakia so long, we barely see them at all. This is oddly clearable. I was just doing this just to fuck around, but I'm probably gonna lose all of my lives on Sakia because I can't get carried by bombs like before. Because they're not gonna do so much damage. We could afford to go for hero dodges because we have no bombs. That's lucky. What I found to make this easier is the knives don't reach you very fast. You don't have to get in the knife lane right away. You can like dodge to the sides and then dodge into a safe area from the knives. Unless you get like a easy one like that. They should die with our damage. This one is so fun to dodge. I think the highlight of this game is this fight. It's kind of bullshit, but it's really fucking fun. I don't know how this will work. We still could get to here, but if we move down, we have to be careful. We're not gonna move as fast to the good spots. Like here, we have to be careful of horizontal knives. I moved just directly down and it seemed fine enough. We'll kill this here, but okay, cool. We could get a cancel. I'm gonna get it off these. We got so much damage out. I'm gonna be sad if we need to bomb this one. Dude, we almost captured this in a Marisa run. That would have been so sick. Let's see if we could do enough here. Because of the long time frame between her throwing and doing stuff, the bombs there are good. You played shmups on Naomi. I haven't. The Naomi's something that, like, I didn't know how to emulate it for forever, so a lot of that era and beyond, I haven't messed with at all. Like, is Castle Shikigami, is that Naomi or whatever? Like, those I haven't done. I don't know what Cyverier's on. That, like, era I don't know anything about. It is Acha. I need to go look at those. People talk fondly about Shikigami too. Right, we got lucky. That was not bad. I like move. I tapped the. You're supposed to tap later. Oh god. Should we do this? Should we go for the safe spot or not? Probably not, right? If we kill her in a good way. Is this it? Is this the lineup? I think it is. You can't know for a while. For some reason, you just pop after like a long time if you've done the safe spot wrong. Damn, I wish we could have gotten... We got that in our first run, I think. I can't remember. Our last one, we died on that one. Don't play Fumiko. I'm not sure who the... I don't know what the tiers are like in that one. Hey, we actually have a lot of resources. But we're gonna have to use so many bombs. There's no way we do this one without... I'm not even risking it. Why can't we kill her before? Yeah, look at the damage. Oh, fuck. We could go up top and be safe, but that dodge I've never had a problem with. We even had like a particularly hard version of that there. We need to bomb this for sure somewhere. I wasn't sure how high up the right bullets were, if they were in our lane. Now we actually have to dodge, it's scary. Never mind. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Dude, fucking die. Holy shit, that's so long. I was hoping with our, cancel most of this. Uh-oh. Oh, I haven't done it on Reimu. Speed is different. This one's easy. That sucked. Oh, I bombed, dude. I bombed like... I like planned a bomb there. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, let's use this cancel. Since she has a bomb shield, Reimu should be better here. But I don't know the hitbox that well. What in the fuck is that? We also could hit her more if she's off the side. Is she on the right side? I can't tell. Where is she? I can look up now. All the way the fuck over here. Oh, we have a bomb? I didn't know we had a bomb. I should have used that shit. We're just getting the luckiest Gensokyo I've ever seen. Where is she? You prefer hypers or bomb? Bomb. Every game I played with hyper management has some like fuckiness with the hyper I don't like. Like DOJ, I don't like how I like a lot of things about DOJ, but I don't like hyper buildup in that game. Since a lot of the setups that are good are where you have to like build almost a hyper but not exceed or not get too low. And that stuff is like you have to like adapt a huge amount. You like get through a section like end of stage 2 fine. And then you get through end of stage 2 fine. And then you then it's like, oh, but you built too much hyper, now the boss is really fucking hard now. Type of thing. But they're fine, depending on the game. Like, DFK hypers are fine. Black Label DFK hypers are fine. I think, like, if there's a hyper in the game, I'm planning on routing it. If, and then fucking up, like, a hyper setup feels so bad. A hyper game. It's not bad, and one thing that's nice in DFK, if you get auto-bombed, then, if you get auto-bombed, you don't lose your hyper. Boss fight's crazy. Total bullet L beginner. Stuff like that looks super scary. Yeah, so when you're a beginner, There's like you see crazy patterns, and then you're like, man, that shit's nuts. I'll never be able to do that. And then you learn and learn and learn, and then you're like, okay, I could do those patterns. And then you learn more and more and more, and then you get better, and then you're like, nope, that pattern is bullshit. That last pattern is usually like turbo bullshit. We got a really lucky one. I think we bombed once or twice. I don't know how to feel about Death Smiles hypers. It depends on the route. If it's like you're trying to get as many hypers as possible, then that game, it feels bad if you like shoot something with the wrong shot and then you don't build enough gauge. But that's for like super strict runs. If you're not doing like we did a Kai Katana where you gotta be building up effectively 2 resources. You're building up like 2 hypers. But it was fine because you're given way more than enough to do the survival strats. If you're playing score though, you probably like turbo optimize. Yeah, it's the IQ meme. You're like, wow, that's bullshit. And you're like, actually, there's ways around it. And then you're like, wow, that's bullshit. Alright, we got a Marisa clear. I wasn't ready for a Reimu clear. That's pretty funny. How long did it take you to 1cc this? We started at the end of... When did we... We got it pretty fast, but that's because we also bombed a shit ton of patterns. So I started right after the Akai Katana stream. And I probably did 3 hours a day since that. Akai Katana we did on the day after, so like the 22nd. So like day-wise a week, in hour-wise probably like I don't know, like 20 to 25. If you count runs, we'll put like 20 to 30. The difference is if you're trying to either score or like no bomb, if you no bomb this game, it's like immensely harder. It's unbelievably hard to no bomb this game because there's a bunch of patterns that could just die on. Like you have to get lucky to no bomb some of the patterns. And like you can't bomb, so you have to do the rest of the pattern you just got hit off of. Like I usually need for that final pattern like 4 resources. I need like 4 bombs or more for Scarlet Gensokyo. And that's 4 lives in a no bomb run. You only have 3 lives left, and a bunch of these patterns are terrifying. Like similar to Raidergy. I haven't played that one. Was it either getting a Steam release or people like talking about it on Steam or something? Get a field that gives you iframes. It's similar to like what's the game before Gigawing or the game after Gigawing? Mars Matrix. Mars Matrix has like a resource where instead of reflecting everything and your whole resource goes away, you can like temporarily like spot things away with the shield. I think that's how that works. I don't know if you want to be swatting things all the time or always reflecting like Gigawing, but I did see a run that used the swatting like a shit ton. I think it was Omko's run. I think if I ever learned that game, it'd be stealing from him. He's got another run I want to steal from. He has a really good low rank Gokujo Parodius run. That's fucking awesome. It like keeps the entire game at its easiest point possible for the whole thing. Where that game, if the rank is like any high, it's kind of nuts. Like Danmaku Unlimited 3, 15 hours in, but only feel comfy with the first 2 stages on. Yeah, you'll get more comfy with the more things you play. It's also, you don't want to compare with people too hard. Because you don't know if you're like you don't want to let that dissuade you if somebody else learns something faster. The only reason that I feel like I'm able to learn things fast is because I literally sit with the game and a replay that's like really good for survival, and then literally hard copy everything. So like if you want to learn turbo fast, Like, I would try looking for a replay that does what you want to do. Like, if you're not going for score, you're looking for one that looks obviously like they're trying to be consistent, they're not doing crazy shit. And then literally, like, copy pasting their stuff. That's if you're willing to do that, you can learn, like, psycho fast. So, like, this here, I didn't route anything on here. I basically looked at SOC's runs and then went by it, like, save state by save state, and then, I forget who, somebody had, like, a no bomb run that I used. I helped out a lot with stage 3, 4 routing. I haven't explored Gigawing much. It's pretty cool, although, uh, it is, like, fairly easy, and then it smacks you with, like, the pyramid stage and everything past that. No problem, man. Gigawing's fun. I wasn't ready to get Reimu too. I don't know which one of these 3 runs we got is better. The first one had a cooler Scarlet Gensokyo, but it fucked up, like, everywhere. I don't know. I'm happy to be done with this one so we could do the easier Touhou Lunatics. We got the hard shit out of the way, now we could go through. We are picking a less than optimal shot for CB, but it seems good. The route seems crazy. I don't know if we'll go to that next. I think next thing I'll do, I'm gonna relearn Maho really quick, and we'll stream that sometime because I want to do a video on Maho. It's really good. I need to learn Bornum. That'll be the plan. All right, thanks everybody for popping in here. Dealing with me whining, getting smacked with Marisa for like 3 hours. I'm gonna hop off for now. Thank you guys.